for me to be like a family. And when we go our separate ways, this feeling will always stay.
Look how long we've been around each other. Look at all the time.
Got a chance to get together, baby.
All the time we see each other. Oh yeah. To be together.
Look at all the time
Look how long we've been around each other. If you take a listen deeply, you can hear the pride in my voice. Yeah. Oh, it's not been hard to see that I'm happy about the way we came to be.
If I ever get the chance again, I know that we make sweet music together.
How long we've been around each other.
Running late. Hold on, give me a minute. Shit. Got a fucking hot mic and I got shit all fucked up. Hold on. Woo!
Put us together once again. Put us again.
Look at all the time.
All of the time.
Feels so good to be together.
Time is precious. We must take advantage,
Especially when we're often apart. Always apart. Baby, when you see me looking proud, I'm only thinking of me and you. I'm only thinking of me and you.
Look at how we've been around.
Never had we've been around.
Oh. All right, welcome back. All right. School's back in. I'm a little discombobulated, working all day down here in Tampa. I think I was going to be able to put together tonight, but I know tomorrow we're doing the book report. So I got to put this together tonight. We'll save it for another night. So my bad for being a little late. So I think with a lot of things, gonna start going back to just the website again. Because every video I put up, no matter what it be, it's now getting taken down. I don't care if I talk about goddamn cats. Every video I do now on this small channel is being flagged and taken down. So, make sure you guys can hear me clearly. How my sounds? Coming in clear enough? You gotta ring that bell. Class back in. Black, hot, fire. So you guys can hear me clearly. Sound levels okay. 1 2 1 2. Black, hot, fire. You all showed up and say hi to y'all. King Stan, Gigi, Hank, this is up. True Royal, Miss B Life, Mother Nature. Happy to see everybody. Miss Jones. Woo! That's what's up. Like I said, I might just go back to the website again. Get my ass off of YouTube. Every video we do over here is banned. Every video. This one probably gonna get banned too. Every video gets banned over here. What's going on second one? How you doing, brother? Woo! All right. A Huckleberry. What's going on, Roz? How you doing, sister? I don't know if you guys heard this morning. I spent a little time this morning while I was out and about on Lance Scurv's show this morning. I don't know if you guys were over there, but I did a little conversation this morning or this afternoon on Lance's show. He had texted me to come on in, and I had to drop a little black hot fire over there. Had to leave his audience a little mesmerized. That's what's up. Yeah, he was getting the funny part, King Stan. The funny part, he was getting hacked while we were doing that. All his shit was going down. He was getting hacked. They was hacking his ass, and I know the feeling of being hacked. They were hacking the shit out of his ass. He had to move everything over to his damn website. He was getting hacked. His phones got hacked. I said, I know they on it, man. They on it. So whatever he's got, he's gonna pull up. So he's gonna start putting a separate chat room. Same way I got on my website. He's gonna stop using YouTube altogether. He was telling me about a way we can stream live. I'm getting off this YouTube shit. I can't stand this platform. I can't stand being on none of they shit. I can't stand being on they shit. I can't talk the way I want to talk. I can't do the shit I want to do. I don't want to be on they shit at all. Like I was telling him today, it's just to bring people over to my own shit. I don't want to be on they shit at all. Everything I said is too controversial. It's too true. That's why it gets shut down. You can talk that Jesus, Hebrew, shit all damn day. That shit ain't real. You can talk that goofy shit all night long. They ain't shutting none of that goofy shit down. They want you killed, and like I told Lance, they want you to keep saying that old dumb ass, that dumb shit. That shit ain't true. But he was getting hacked like a motherfucker. So. Oh, you was there, Mother Nature. Okay, Mother Nature was there. That's right. Mother Nature was there. You was there. Right, so you the chat room got hacked. He was moving everything to his website. I said, man, I put everything on my website. I knew I wasn't gonna last on YouTube. I was self-built. It's just to getting black people over there. I don't want to be on their shit at all. I don't. I told him that. I said, hey man, you get hacked because of me, man. You get hacked because of me. I said you get hacked and your shit. And I said, and I said, in the shit I'm saying, your video is probably gonna get banned. It's gonna get blocked worldwide, Lance. This video is gonna get blocked worldwide. So I got it. I'm gonna put up on some other platforms. He said, I said, YouTube's gonna block what I just said. Everything I just said, YouTube gonna block this shit, Jack. This video gonna get blocked. So they gonna block that shit. I was in free fall today over there. I was on it for at least like an hour and a half or so, almost 2 hours over that motherfucker. So that's right, Miss B. Like, too much black hot fire. There was too much black hot fire. It's just okay. Say, man, I don't know what's going on. I'm under attack. I said, I know what's going on. They were taking down his whole damn channel. I don't know what's going on. I said, I know what's going on. And they probably gonna ban this shit here where I go. That's just it. Shit, it is what it is. Hold on, let me finish this damn music out. Woo! Info ho man. Nah, I know Sister Kim says she seen Info ho man over at Cynthia G channel, that opportunist ass phony nigga right there. She said now he's on Cynthia G's jock and shit. She over there with Lisa Cabrera and the Hebrew niggas. Now he's over there with the chick that tells you the Hebrew niggas are crazy. This goofball Negro don't stand for nothing. He's searching for fame. I told people, this goofball Negro searching for fame. Like I said, True Roy, he was over there. First he was all under Lisa Cabrera's ass, trying to get her people over to him. Now he's over with Cynthia G. Completely opposite belief systems. What do you believe in, dude? She kicks them Hebrews off her damn channel. Told them to take that mental insanity somewhere else. so shit crazy. I ain't got to do it info hole, man. I don't know. Yeah, so one of your subs, yeah. But I know that I know that crackhead was on there. I told you every now and then I get them Cynthia G message. I said, Aaron Carter. I clicked that crazy shit on. And it was a goddamn media of the brain dead morons. I said, look at these brain dead Negroes. That's what he is. He's a coon ass groupie, King Stan. Exactly what he is. He's a coon ass groupie. When I said that, I was the bad guy. And I point out to people, man, this dude's a phony, man. He's a phony. Oh, you spoke to him and then, yeah, so he wouldn't even speak to you, unsunken one. See, that told a good, he wouldn't even talk to you. Woo! What's going on, Gamma Ray? It's the Cashmere G. That's what he is, a coon ass groupie. That's what groupie Negroes do. Searching for fame. Oh shit. This shit is hilarious. If people can't figure out that now, I don't know what to tell them. Shit is hilarious to me. But anyway, today, fam, I'm talking about pyramids and underground chambers, underground cities. And the reason for underground cities, I like everything is starting to slowly come into view. Things that I thought of for so long, and what was the purpose behind them? You know, what was the purpose behind these things? Oh, you was on it. He was on. Oh, you watched it. He couldn't over talk to people on the panel. Okay. That was the meet. That was the meeting of the. That was the meeting of the big brains. so, Han. Well, I guess I'm being messy now. What was the video about? What was the conversation? I'm pretty sure I would never watch it. So give me the crypt note versions of it. What the hell were they talking about? Because all Cynthia G does now is talking about black men. And these goopy Negroes are so thirsty to be on this broad channel. Every black man is fucked up, sorry, a beta male simp. You beta male simp, coon ass niggas. She wasn't doing her beta male simp, coon ass nigga routine. What was the conversation about? What's going on, Chris? You beta male sim coon ass niggas. That sounds like a good topic, but it's always on some bullshit concerning that broad. I had to listen to it. It's never on no up and up. It's always some bullshit with that broad. That broad is a phony. Yeah, I told you with that coon. He said when he first got with that coon, he's with me when I said, man, you think I was over there? I said, why are you fucking with these coons, man? What's the purpose of you fucking? We would call me behind the scenes. Yeah, man, you know, sometimes because this nigga is a coon. That's why he vibe. Like attracts light. He like being with these coon ass niggas and being an opportunist. He's a phony. It was about getting the black woman out of the church. How's that goopy ass nigga Aaron Collins and all these other church niggas? So how you get the black woman out the church? And this nigga over there on Lisa Cabrera's channel, and all she do is talk about that Hebrew shit. Where's the consistency in this nonsense, man? What's the consistency at? Please, I gotta be consistent. I can't have 3 different goddamn point of views. Exactly, because you know how Cynthia G feels about church Negroes and religious Negroes. She's made that plain. And I agree with that nutty broad about that. I agree with that nutty chick about that. Now, me having integrity, I couldn't sit on her channel the way she bashes black. I won't sit on nobody's channel who bash black women or black men. I don't get down like that. Hold on, that dude's still out there begging for money? We got him. Yeah, that's a character flaw. That you know, you expose yourself who you are, character. You know, you got to have some kind of character. What do you stand for? You can't go wherever the wind blows, because that means that you're a phony. You don't stand for anything. And you're a phony. Hold on, y'all. Seems out of his depth, huh? Oh, he couldn't steal nobody's info. The info hole man couldn't steal nobody's info. That's funny. Well, anyway, okay. Enough about that. Enough about that moist ass coon. Enough about that moist ass nigga and that Jericho Mohawk. And a putty got that right. So let me stop talking about moist niggas and moist niggas who wear mohawks at 50. So anyway. And it's great. I love talking about. That's why I didn't invite too many people back to this channel where we say, I don't know which one of these coons, coming in cause havoc. So anyway, like I was saying, all right. I used to share a video a long time, well, not that long ago, but all the time about Göbekli Tepe Temple. It's a temple out of ancient Sumer, or which is today Turkey. And I kind of knew it, but then I didn't know it. But now I do know it, that underground city, there's an underground city based underneath that temple. And like I knew that was one of the sites that they were cooking up these goddamn people, but I didn't understand, why are these cities, why are they underground? What's the purpose? Until I start understanding why the pyramid fire in the middle. Pyramid is no more than a representation of a volcano. A way to focus light. It's a volcano. So I'm gonna share my screen. Man, I gotta go back to the website, man. This shit gonna get banned too. I'm gonna start just going back to the website. And so I know everybody said that. Zoe, everybody said that because I was being nice to the dude. He just like bombed in from nowhere and shit. I thought he was goofy. We just talked about the dude goofy, but he seemed to be harmless. I was wrong. I said the dude is goofy, but he seems to be harmless. Yeah, Chris, you've been there for a minute. So I said the dude is goofy, but he seems to be harmless. He's a goofball. So I think Zoe pissed off with me. I think Zoe upset with me. So I think Zoe's upset. He wanted to talk about some old shit that put a motherfucker to sleep. I said, man, ain't nobody talking about that shit, man. He wanted to do a show where he was featured, but the topic was fucking boring again. It was almost worse than that fertilizer shit that other night I had internet problems. Yeah, I was like, oh man, thank God that internet was fucked up. I didn't want to hear that shit no way. Yeah, y'all didn't want to listen to his lecture. Yeah, exactly. He's a little bit in his damn feelings and shit about that. I got something to say. Don't nobody want to listen to what the hell I got to say. So exactly, Chris. Exactly what they are built for. I ain't do shit. Some people get emotional sometimes behind the scenes. So hell. Some people get emotional. I'm not the guy to bring your emotions to a lot of time. I don't want to hear a lot of emotional shit. So I maybe not that dude. I'm not too good on the emotional tip. So. Right, start a show right so mad. Well, I know Lou Lou had called me. He was mad, still upset. And he told, man, he keep talking about that flat earth shit. I said, what? He keep mad because I keep going in on that flat earth shit too. He wants to hold on to that flat earth shit. As brilliant as Zoe is, he wants to hold on to that flat earth shit, man. I can't listen to that goofy shit. I keep laying waste to that shit. You keep coming back with more nonsense. Come on, man. And like Luke told me when he sent them that, she said, man, I didn't even read that shit. So, man, I didn't read that stupid ass shit. What's my sign? I'm a Cancer. 22nd. Around the cusp. I was born late at night, so around the cusp of becoming a Leo. Cancer Leo, they call it. I'm right in the middle. He's a flat earther. He always keeps it. So see, you guys didn't catch it till I going on that flat. He said, regardless of whether the earth is flat or not, we still got to deal with these cracks. So you guys never caught it. You guys never caught the irritation in his voice when he's going on the flat earth. Say these goddamn flat earth niggas. You never caught the irritation in his voice when he would say, regardless of us, regardless of flat earthers, we still got to deal with the bigger problem, these crackers. He very emotional about that flat earth shit. And so, say, man, we ain't bringing that goofy shit on the show, man. You got me fucked up. Yeah, y'all would never believe that Zoe was a flat earther. We laid waste to that shit with Zoe like damn it. But he still, I didn't know he was still holding that shit part. I mean, you would tell every now and then he would still be irritated by that flat earth shit. So I guess he's still really irritated about it. Like I said, he sent some shit to Big Lou. Everybody said, man, flat earth shit. I said, oh no. He's like, man, you know how you get mad when you go in on the flat earthers, man. He just said, hey man, hey, whether a flat earth or around earth, we still gotta fight white supremacy. Well, we need to know what kind of earth we're standing on to fight somebody. We need to know what's going on. I said, he is a flat earther. He is. This shit blows my goddamn mind. We don't talk like a year and a half ago on the show. I had to lay waste to his ass and do the science and the math. He was mad as hell, but I thought he had let that shit go then. But every time I would bring it up, somebody was talking about a flat earth, and I would make jokes about it, say, it don't make no difference flat earth or not. The bigger problem is white supremacy. So he's still varnished. Upset feelings about that shit. I'm like, damn, he still believing that shit. I didn't show them over and over again how the universe moves. You can't move in a flat earth. You should better look into look at everything corresponding around you within the universe. Look up. There's nothing flat. Everything creates a sphere. There's no flat earth. The laws of correspondence. All you gotta do is look up. Do you see anything flat out there? No. Everything's oval, round, some kind of oval or round shape. The moon is oval and round. The sun is oval and round. The other planets within this solar system are oval and round. How the fuck can you have a disconnect that everything is round within this solar system alone? Damn the galaxy, just this solar system, and believe that there's a flat earth of your fucking mind. Yeah, you could phone. So when that goofy shit comes up, I gotta lay waste to that shit. So, he was, yeah, that's right. You guys had to go to his website today. I said, man, you better stop inviting me to your shit. You invite me to this shit. This is what's gonna happen. You invite me over there to talk. It's gonna be infiltrated. It's gonna get crashed. So, you should be able to look into the universe and see nothing is flat. you, should, you should be able to figure that out. I don't know where the damn mind freeze is at. You should be able to understand that. I showed and there's no Brooklyn current going in and out of a flat earth. It can't vortex itself into a flat disc. Get that? And that's what I'm about to go anyway, first of all. So since we're there, you can't vortex. I've always showed you all the currents, where they vortex in every planet. I'm showing that you can't vortex into a flat earth. You got that? You can't vortex in and vortex out. You're masculine going in, feminine coming out. So let me share my screen. I'm glad we go to hell. That segues perfectly to what the hell I got to say. So if you're listening, you are fucked up in the head, but I still love you. But you're out your goddamn mind. Pushing that goofy Mormon shit, Unsung. Hey, Unsung, who was pushing that goofy Mormon shit? Exactly. Some fool that don't think they're human. You are the only human. That's what the show on Lance Skirt was talking about. How we were over there talking about black people, learn to start the self-hate was so thick with our black people. But let me share this first. Let me start by here. Some sister and some dumbass sister. You got that right. No, you full of shit. Gladys Knight is not a Mormon, is she? See, these motherfuckers are out their mind. Black people hold on, Gigi. Gladys Knight is a Mormon. The church that told you being black is cursed. These motherfuckers are crazy. They just want to believe any of them. How long has this woman been a Mormon? She couldn't have been a Mormon earlier in her life. It has to be later because they didn't let you into the church until the 1970s. So she fell late into that dumbass shit. So you just now confirmed to me, I love her voice, that Gladys Knight is a goddamn idiot. You just confirmed to me that she's dumb as dirt. That's 5%. The Mormons are racist as fuck. The whole organization was based on race, based on hating black people. The people that founded it were white supremacists. Joseph Smith and Brigham Young were racist. What the fuck is wrong with black people? It should drive me crazy with their ass. People that started the goddamn that Jehovah's Witness shit were racist. Black people just want to believe any old dumb shit. It drives me crazy with their ass. With some white Mormons. Man, she out of her mind. I'm done with her ass. She's dangerous. Not supposed to process gamma. It's all created by racists. I mean, they were open racist. That's how you know these singers and these motherfuckers they put up, they are dumb as dirt. They are dangerous. They are fucking dangerous. These people told you black people are cursed and they need to be killed. Black is divinity. It's the closest thing to God. Oh my God. She's a Latter-day Saint, another man's white religion. Just make up shit out of nothing. Isn't it funny? Just make up shit out of nothing and black people follow any damn thing. Some racist crackers in the 1800s make up some shit. Just make up shit out of whole cloth based on Mormon or Moorish teachings. That's what it comes to the Mormons. They were based on Moorish teachings that the cracker didn't even know they came from black people who they hate. Shit is insane. I'm done with her ass. I can't listen to me. I'm done with last night. She was one of my favorite singers. I'm done with her ass. It would be hilarious if it wasn't dangerous. This tells you how fucked up black people's minds are with religion. And we were talking about that today on Lance's show. I said, I understand we're asleep. We go through a cosmic sleep, but I told them they was angry. I said, I was actually rational on there. I said, I understand it, but it still angers me. You can't be this goddamn dumb. But I know we go through cosmic sleep, even though I know it still angers me. You just do a little research on the Mormons. They hate black people, stupid. You got to be fucked up in the head, and I mean it. I don't give a fuck up this goddamn video. That's why I just want to go back to the website. I don't give a fuck. You are fucked up in the head, and you are dangerous because other people look up to you, and they'll follow you into that same religion, preaching your goddamn demise. The Mormon church preached the demise of black people. This is a fact. And you got this goofy bitch in there singing songs with these racist asses. What the fuck is going on? People like that have got to be held on the goddamn floor, and I don't give a fuck who gets offended by it. Damn your goddamn singing talent. You are dangerous to black people. When these people are talking about our demise openly, which they used to do, and they haven't changed the rhetoric. They haven't changed the books. They changed a little bit of the rhetoric. Excuse me. She probably is giving all the cash. She ain't putting the shit back in the community. Black community. I tell black people don't support her ass no more. I wouldn't go to none of her goddamn shows. Let her ass starve. You can't. And this has got to be real. See, this is a code. People who show you who they are, you believe they are, especially they black. You got to let this broad starve. You don't send your black dollars back to the Mormon church who use those dollars to hurt you. Like give your money to a goddamn Asian store or East Indian store who turn around and gentrify the community. You said the same thing too, G-Man. How can you be on this late in the day? Exactly. I said the same thing too, G-Man. I said, what? You got to be dead. You can't make excuses for always. You can't make excuses for goofy niggas who always in these religions that are death cults and preach against black people, blackness itself. You got to be hauled out on the carpet. Black people can't be going to none of your concerts, bitch. Your money goes to the Mormon church who weaponizes that money to hurt black people. This is a fact. It's not me making up this. This is a fact. What the Mormon church does. Yeah, his goofy ass was in that Scientology shit. You want to be because black. See, I always say just why you can't idolize these people that they prop up. These are your dumbest motherfuckers. Black people usually always your dumbest, never your brightest. That's how white supremacy works. They promote your dumbest and have you idolize your dumbest. in your community. It's not changed. Hasn't changed today, hasn't changed since yesterday. Like these dumbass rappers, these are your dumbest people within society, within your community. Because she's too damn old to be talking about she's a Mormon and haven't studied none of the Mormons' past and none of their ideology condemning black people. Because you got to be held responsible for your shit. Can't say, I didn't know no better. Lady, you too damn old not to know. You too damn old to talk about you didn't. That's something a young kid can say. You too fucking old, lady, to not say you didn't do no research on what you joined and have black people attending your concerts, and that money goes to the Mormon church, who uses that money to weaponize it against black men, women, and children. This is a fact. Exactly, Chris. You funding your own demise and all these wacky ass churches. But let me go. Gigi got me on a tangent with that shit, man. That blows my mind. Gigi got me on a tangent. What? You got to be kidding me. Isn't it funny black people join they fucked up movements, but white people never join none of your black goofy churches? They never join your church. They never join your black Episcopal, your black Baptist, your black whatever. White people don't join your shit. That lets you know she has a love for white people. You haven't seen them since. All right, and Mitch. Exactly, unsunken one. Exactly what it is. Charismatic characters with bullshit. These religions were created in the 1800s. I said the 19th century. You're right. These religions were created in the 19th century, and black people that fucked up because they want to be with white people. They want that. They want to be fucking accepted by these no good motherfuckers who destroyed the world, who raped and pillaged you. You want to find some guy, like we talked about last night. That's why that damn video's blocked too. Can't be because of the movie, because I own the movie. So that shit is blocked too, because I'm talking about inappropriate behavior. Gladys Knight's behavior is inappropriate. It leads to black people being murdered, because that's what this goddamn no good Mormons wanted to do. They used to tell you when you come along, black people to kill us. That's in their doctrine. I didn't write the shit. It's in their doctrine that they were supposed to kill us. You understand that? But this goofy broad up there singing with these motherfuckers. They'll use her talent to lure other black people into some kind of goddamn death cult. I'm done with her ass. She can't sing another goddamn songs unless the singing her ass a damn lullaby into a dirt nap. Yeah, they have their own state. They once practice all kind of polygamy. They say they stopped it, but they still got polygamy out there with the Mormons in certain parts of Utah. Yeah, take the dirt nap with her ass. You need to go find one of them damn pimps to help her ass. The pips help her ass out. Get out the unsunken place. She's dangerous now. Who's taking over Harlem? The Mormons? The Mormons have taken over Harlem. I know she had you heated. Hell, that would have me heated too. This is a black woman pushing a racial ideology that's against your own people. Damn, the Mormons are up in Harlem. Man, that shit is mind blowing. This shit is mind blowing. Gigi done got me off the track just mentioning that crazy shit. I'll spend a whole shit talking about this goofy ass broad on the midnight train to Mormonism, you goofy nutty bitch. Right next to Hebrews. Hell, the Hebrews are unconscious, and those conscious Negroes in Harlem, them Negroes are unconscious. Ain't no consciousness in none of that goofy shit. Yeah, they do, Chris. Yeah, they do. But they damn sure do have political power. Yes, they do have political power, and they wield it against our black heads too. And they wield that shit. And they wield that shit against us. That was so funny. Now she's gonna take concert money. Well, I hope, I don't know. I don't know who's watching her ass no more anyway. A lot of elderly black women watch her ass, I guess. But that's enough money she gonna take back and give to white people, and they're gonna do damage against black people. It is fucking crazy. Like I mentioned on, like I said, what I mentioned on Land's show this morning, I told you, as Mother Nature and them was on it, like I said, as soon as I got over there, started getting hacked. I told her, man, as soon as I come, it's gonna get hacked. Shit gonna start getting fucked up. The last time I came over there was a special agent from the goddamn government in that shit. The last time I was on there talking, it was a special agent, special U.S. agent of the government over there. He found out up in there the last time I was on there. That's why I don't go over there a lot unless he asks me. He asked me to go over this morning. So I don't go over there because I know if I go over there, your shit gonna get hacked. Shit's gonna get fucked up. All kind of strange shit's gonna start happening to you. That don't happen. You can't take, so he's talking about them gentrifying Harlem, and then you paying for it. You got Gladys Knight who's paying for the gentrification, just like you got black women who practice self-hate with these hair weaves and shit, with this animal hair, who you're giving all your money to these Korean stores, and they use that money to gentrify your ass without the community. Can't stand your ass. Run around beating up on black women. And you'll still take your ass back up in there, not having self-respect, self-dignity. Black women have the power, they have the mindset, and the power to shut all that shit down. Don't go to it. If you want to wear that funky ass hair, create the shit yourself. Want to wear this funky shit? These people hate you. You put that shit all on your head. Yeah, because we got a lot of fucked up women that are still in the sunken place. I get it. You can't cry about brutality and you still patronize the same people who are beating your ass. Oh shit, it's buffering. I don't even see where it's buffering at. Ain't this a motherfucker? Yeah. I seen that video unsung when I loved it. He was in a Popeyes. He was in a Popeyes chicken when the guy was trying to beat him with a bat. He took the bat and started whipping his ass with that bat. I was like, damn right. He should have broke the goddamn back over his motherfucking head and left that motherfucking no good Asian brain dead. I mean that shit. You deal with violence, like I said last night. When we looked at that movie you guys were so mad at me showing, we were talking about inappropriate behavior by black people. And black women are inappropriate. You out of line by going to the goddamn enemy, get your nails done, your hair done, and that money is weaponized to hurt you. These people can't stand your ass. So why would you be so fucked up in the head, so full of self-hate, that you would give them your money and make it easier for them to hurt you with the money? That's why other races of people do not respect us. And they don't respect the black woman because they know you are left alone. They gave black women a phony sense of fuck. You can't lead a community because you're not supposed to be on the front line. It has nothing to do about you not being equal. You know, I ride the truth with black women. So there's got to be equal balance, but there is a balance. You're supposed to have a man on the front line. You can't be the head of a household, head of a nation, because it's about physicality. You can be mentally equal, that's fine. But physicality, you got to have men, warriors. You got to have warriors to defend you. And they've given black women, I said that, and because I'm fair and balanced. I do not beat up on black women. I don't never do that. Even on Land Show, I said it was the black woman that's been more faithful to the black family, black people, but she was sold a bill of goods in the 60s. I've always said that. They were gonna make her a strong black woman and all that shit. Like when I used to have my co-host, Lady Divine, we talked about that incessantly after the shows. He talking about that's some shit and she's right. That's some shit that the white majority gave to black women. They weren't gonna let you be feminine, they let you be strong and all that old stupid shit. They were gonna take your womanhood and put it against you. You're not supposed to be strong. You got that? You're a woman. You're supposed to be feminine. There's balance. Your man is supposed to be strong, not you. But they only gave, and she was right. They gave that shit to black women. You don't hear nobody talking about no strong white women. No strong, she's a strong Asian woman. She's a strong white woman. They don't want to hear that stupid shit. They gave that dumb shit to black women. And they ate that stupid shit up, and now you out there unprotected. And racists know this. See, if it's not in nature, I told you, nature's the first outlier. Reverse engineer everything. You don't see no other animals, women out in front as the goddamn head of any army, head of any society. Women are supposed to be protected. They hold a function. It doesn't make you less equal. Yeah, that's why they gave it to black women. They tried to turn black women into men. Told you were going to be a man with that. And I said, with me and Lady Divine, we sit there and we used to talk. And she's right. They put that shit on black women. Black women ate that shit up. It's not your position to be strong. That's your man's position. That doesn't make you unequal. You can't put that shit on them. White women don't even want to hear you say that goofy shit to them. Strong white women. They don't even, what? Get out of here with that dumb shit. Strong Asian women. Asian women laugh in your fucking face. Get out of here with that dumb shit. Yeah, they want you to be feminist and that's strong, all that unprotected. Feminism means you unprotected. You're out there unprotected, getting bashed in the goddamn head by Asians and shit. And then instead of taking the time to listen, and they taught black women to hate each other. It's not in the fact that you hate your man. Now you even hate. I said that. I said this shit. Now everybody's seen it catch up. You even hate other black women now. You've been turned into the strong black women that you hate your own sister now. Instead of you sisters coming together and building something that business is yours. That hair care business is yours. All you have to do is black women come together. I've said this so many times. Hell, I've had arguments on here. I had people call in with a couple years ago with women calling in. They get upset when I told their ass, why didn't you build? What the fuck am I building? Shit. If I'm telling you not to go in it and you decide to do it, what am I supposed to do? Beat you up? I can't make you not do something wrong. You're supposed to be head of the community. You the backbone. That's that dumb shit you was taught. You the backbone. Can't be no backbone, no goddamn community. That's not your position. Your position is to teach children. Your position is to preserve the culture. There's different positions. They're equal, but different. It's balance. Nature has to have. So what they did in this, we got to unbalance this damn black woman. They got too much balance. The black man's already fucked up chasing at the white women. He's already fucked up in the head that way. But if you get the woman, you destroy a woman, you will destroy a nation. You're always gonna need the woman because the woman raises the children. You get to a people's woman, you destroy the nation. You destroy the nation when you destroy a group of people's women. You got women like going for hair weave like it's crack. You hate yourself so goddamn much that you'll still run and get that lice-infected ass shit. Knowing that these people have contempt for your ass. And the hair that they get, they putting all kind of shit in that shit. Women's hair falling out. You got all kind of lumps and sores on your goddamn scalp. The shit is causing brain damage. So there's a problem. Me as a black man telling you about it. You beating up on me. How the fuck am I beating up on you when you're destroying the community by giving our enemy money? What the hell are you talking about? You are out of line. You are out of pocket. And me as a man, I'm supposed to call your ass out and check you. That's my job as a man. I'm not going to sit by and let you just run willy-nilly through the community and it's fucking us up. Problem. You've been given too much of a goddamn white man told you, hey, it's all cool. I'm going to give you some jobs and positions and you can do what you want to do. You can have sex with all these fucked up men, have fucked up children. Meanwhile, that's warfare. Yeah, black men love black women's hair. They can't say that no more. I just because the black man has told you now for at least 10 years to get rid of that shit. So that's a lie. That is a lie that the black man don't want your real hair. That is a lie. Black women who care their hair, expect you don't want to learn. You don't want to learn. You've been fucked around with weed for 40 years now. You lost the art of learning how to take care of your hair. Black women with natural hair taken care of are sexy than a motherfucker. See, that's a fact. Funny, white men have learned this. Black women who learn how to take care of their natural hair are sexy as hell. But a lot of black women haven't learned how to take care of their hair anymore. That shit stinks. It's funky as fuck. Wearing a goddamn hair hat. And this is not me hating black women. This is my critique. You can't say you can't throw that hate shit on me, Jack. It don't work. It don't stick on me. I love black women. I refuse to be with any other woman than my black woman. But I'm going to say the majority of black women are sick and fucked up in their head. I'm not talking about the ones in the chat room because you guys are all woke. I'm talking about the majority. Yeah, you can straight your you can use just coconut or another oil, straight your hair and loosen up. That's right, and Mitch. They don't want to learn none of that. You got they've been so misinformed. And these Asians, if we were at war, this is a war violation. This is a war. You funded the enemy. You've given the enemy a $5 billion and more business a year. Black men don't buy that shit. You buy that shit. You're concerned with your hair that's not even yours on your fucking head, that's causing you brain damage, that's causing you goddamn death and other kind of ailments. And then you hear Cynthia G stupid ass come up, that goofy bitch. Oh, here a beta male simp talking about my hair. No, bitch, I'm talking about the health of the community, the health of black women. Not even far. I'm not even talking about the economic health that you giving people this money. I'm talking about your health and welfare as humanity. You as a person. It causes damage to you as a person because God didn't create you as the first woman to wear fucking hair hats, to put animal fur on your fucking head. You are disrespecting God when you put that shit on your head. You didn't know that. You can't figure that out. It's not just a choice, your dumb ass. It's not just a goddamn choice. They all made you in its likeness, not no animal. That's animal hair. I don't give a fuck who gets mad about it. Then when you neck with somebody makes joke that your hair is funky, you hear goddamn white men, Asian people talking about your head stinks. I've seen it all on the internet making jokes about your ass. I'm ashamed because you're my damn woman. I come to you and say, listen here, these people are making jokes about you. They didn't make money off of you. It's time to put the shit down and learn how to take care of your hair and take care of yourself. It's time to stop giving our enemies money and start building this system. Go with other black women. I don't want to be near no other black woman. They all blah blah blah. The Asians can't stand your motherfucking ass, but you don't want to hook up with another black woman. Asians can't stand your motherfucking ass. I mean, they can't stand you to the core. They can't stand your ass to the motherfucking core. I'm not telling you something I believe. I'm telling you something I know. They can't stand your ass to the motherfucking core. Because I understand Asian. I lived in Asia. Remember, my ex-wife took me in one of these old fucking funky ass shops. And these Asians were talking shit about her ass. She didn't even. I said, listen here, put that shit back up on the shelf. These motherfuckers are in here talking about your ass. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? I said they're talking shit about you. That's the fuck I mean. Get your ass up out of here now. And I don't give a fuck if she got mad or not. She got her ass up. I said, get your ass back in the car. We ain't giving these people a goddamn dime or no damn money, and I fucking mean it. They didn't know I understood what the fuck they said. I'm not gonna be fucking count time you. What you mean? What they? I said, get your ass up out of here. We leaving now. Give a fuck if you get mad all fucking day. I don't give a shit. Oh, you lucky, Gamma. You look. A lot of black women have been. It's a lost art now. It's a lost art. They don't know how to take care of their hair. Black women with natural hair are beautiful. The black woman's the most beautiful woman on the planet, but now she's a caricature. Other people laugh at her now because she's a caricature. She's trying to look like something she's not supposed to look like. She's a caricature now. It's a joke. Yeah, they putting all kind of shit in that hair, in that hair shit. They can't stand you. They can't stand us as a people. They know, but they know the black community's been dumbed down so much that they don't understand that research. They understand that these people put all kind of shit. You had so many scandals of the dead people's hair, all kind of shit. Where the fuck was I can't remember. I was somewhere, and black women were going through this garbage bin, and it was getting hair out of this garbage bin. You are fucked up in the head. They use the flex on other. It's on the other black women though. Come on, white women don't give a fuck about black women. They laugh at them. They think it's a joke. It's funny. They can only flex on other black women who hate themselves, and that's the majority of black women. What other women they gonna flex on? That dog hair is their natural hair. An animal hair. That's their natural hair. That's their natural shit. So fuck are they gonna flex on? That's their natural shit. Animal hair. And it's not even organic. The hair care business was given to the damn no good Korean by the government. It's not even an organic business. It was set up to take that money out of black women's hand because that made black women what? Millionaires. That's why Madam C.J. Walker, her coon, she was a coon ass woman. She's the first black woman millionaire using hair care. That's $1 billion business. What Asian is coming to black women for hair? Name me one Asian come to black women for any goddamn thing. Do Asian women come to black women to do their nails? And if it does, show me it. Show me where the Asian woman comes to the black woman for anything. They won't even eat your fucked up soul food. If I'm an Asian that eats soul food, where that at? Now you go eat they fucked up dog and Chinese food, but find me an Asian that come and reciprocate by coming to a soul food joint. I've never seen that. And I could be wrong. Somebody let me know if I'm wrong. Exactly, Gigi. Exactly. They guaranteed that because after the Korean War, Korea was devastated. They had no source of. And the funny now, everybody think all this shit these Asians did it on their own. They've done everything off the backs of black people, whether they were in Africa or here. South Korea didn't have any functional economy. They were given pieces of economy to build them up into a nation, to destroy black women, and also to give you self-hate. Just think about it as a logical person. You guys are all logical. You're logical women. What sense does it make for you as a black woman to go give your money to a Korean? Like I said, what Korean lady is coming to the black community, to black women for anything? Hair care, body care, food, or what have you? What money are they reciprocating with black people, especially black women? You done made these motherfuckers millionaires. And I'm talking, and I mean million fucking heirs, millionaires, many million times over. Well, they didn't freeze you out the market, and all you got to do to break their guy back is to stop fucking with them. Overnight, you'll break the motherfucking Koreans back. You'll break their goddamn back. That's in the power of the black woman. That's not in the power of the black man. That's your power, but you refuse to utilize it. You're supposed to break their goddamn back. But once again, inappropriate behavior. Inappropriate behavior concerning your enemies. Shit is mind-blowing. We done seen for the last 2 years Asians beating up on black women, and they still being, the stores are still getting patronized. It is fucking insane. You are they made the black woman of America the black woman everywhere, the laughing stock of the world. If you won't respect yourself enough to stay out people's establishment, you don't deserve respect. They know they done taken your black man away from where you think you a strong black woman. I'm out there, I'm a strong black woman. That means now you're defenseless. Now you're defenseless. Now they can beat up on you. Of course, they want you. Of course, that's propaganda, Gigi. They want you to support all that hair care shit. It's mind blowing. It ain't collectively weak. And weaken the woman, weaken the black man, and you can't even tell she's off cold. But what you beat? Fuck, am I beating up on you when you're destroying us, stupid, from within? You're destroying us from within, dummy. Fuck you talking about? Get your ass out this. And I'm not married to all black women. I can only do it that time to my wife. Get your motherfucking ass out of here. We're not paying none of these goddamn Koreans a motherfucking dime. If it ain't black owned, we ain't giving them none of our fucking money. Period. She had to get a haircut price for some black woman in Canada. And that was like, over in there. I said, that's what you got to do. I don't give a shit. Exactly. They don't want to sell them exactly right, Roz, because they have, as Gigi just said, sure that they cornered the market. That means you got but that's even better because black women, you can start creating your own products and put it to those beauty supply where you can freeze them out the market, but you gotta be conscious about it. That's a business right there. That's $1 billion business that black women can control and own without saying nothing. As long as black women unite. But black women have been taught to hate each other. They've been taught to be masculine, taught to hate one another, and not practice a real sense of community, a real sense of sisterhood. They'd rather give the money to a no good fucking Asian who can't stand your ass, would love to bust you in the head with a fucking shovel, than to give it to another black woman. It's got so bad that black men must call this shit on the carpet. I don't care who the fuck it hurts. This behavior, it's got to be called on the carpet. It's got to be called on the carpet by black men. You are off code. You are dangerous. You are destroying us from within. This shit has to stop. Period. Can't be saying in a nice way. It's too far gone for that. Yeah, they gave all that to them. But even though they gave that to them, black women all had to do was say no. Now you know, it's got no excuses now. I understand. So we got the history. That's a fact. We're always late in the game. But all black women had to do is say no. Turn around, leave it alone, go learn how to take care of your hair, and shut all these motherfuckers down. As a collective. That's going to have to come from a black woman. Uniting black women to shut that shit down. Yeah, I'm poisoning you now. They don't give a shit. They know you'll come back. You know, the black woman's mind is so fucked up now. You'll come back with all the bad treatment. They treat you like shit, talk to you like shit, and you so black woman so fucked up in the head, she'll still run back. Because it's like crack. When you got somebody going through a dumpster for some fucking bullshit, you talking about your self-goddamn dignity, your respect as a human being. You're in the goddamn dumpster for some fucking dead head. This shit, it blows my goddamn mind. The shit has been allowed to go along to go on too long. It has not been checked. It is out of control now. Man, Castle, there she go. Right there. Yeah. I don't think he died even look good because the hair hats look crazy on black women. Black women, you think you look good. Most black men think you look crazy as shit. You think black not like you in weaves. They don't like it. I don't like to fuck with that shit. That shit stinks. To be sweating underneath that shit is unnatural. They want to see you in your natural hair as long as you take care of it. You look better in your natural hair. Your face was designed for your natural hair. If you look at any media today, the black woman worldwide mind is fucked up. They got another person's hair on their head worldwide. That's how deep the psychological damage has gone. It's some deep shit. You got to realize how deep this shit is psychologically deep. Worldwide, you black women, world fucking wide, they got them hair hats on. World fucking wide. It's odd to see a black woman in her natural anywhere. Any fucking where. That's how deep the psychological damage has gone. Yeah, they don't wash their hair for weeks. And you sitting there like, man, what the hell's going on around here? Your head stinks, lady. Yeah, they hate on your natural hair because they can't do your natural hair. So they always touch it. Not just white women, age, all other women hate on your hair. That's it. Because your hair is unique. No other, and it's funny, no other woman hair is like yours, but you want to be like every hair. Your hair is magnificent because it's the only hair. It's the Fibonacci. Yeah, it turns you off. I can't deal with it. I can't either. Shit is funky, man. You can't wash the shit. They get it because they can't afford to keep it in the hands, so they can't take it off. They don't wash it. Gigi said it'd be sweating underneath there, man. That shit is funky. God damn. Yeah, to promote that. Yeah, to promote that. Enforce you with that religion shit with Farrakhan stupid ass. You don't want to have naps, do you? Be nappy. It's shaped like just like an antenna. When a black woman knows how to take her hair is beautiful, gorgeous. It's got to start from black women. Once a black woman knows how to take care of hair, it's gorgeous, and then you can take back your power. Got the power. Got the power to shut these Asians the fuck down. That would be so beautiful. He's on some bullshit because he don't know shit. Black people follow any goofy religion. We just talk about the Mormons, the side. Black people will follow any dumb shit and do no reason. Farrakhan is a dumbass. He talks stupid shit. People, oh, Farrakhan's in the. Farrakhan is a coon. It's coon because he don't know shit. He'll keep propping his stupid ass up saying all kind of dumb shit. Oh, well, you like to have your hair like your eyebrows? Go, what the fuck are you talking about, dummy? Out of your rabbit ass mind. Exactly. Until you gotta wear that shit to work. Yeah, it's to your own demise. It's never nothing to help you. Boy, goddamn. Nice eyebrows, all that old goofy shit, because he that coon ass nigga there. He didn't want to have Malcolm X killed with his coon ass. Ben said that to eyebrow with all that shit in his damn head and shit. Hate. All them got light skinned people because they practice self-hate. It's a self-hating organization because it was created out of self-hate. Hating who you are. You're cursed. You're in the jungle. Oh, what the fuck? Africa's not full of no jungle, stupid, but he don't know that. He didn't know that when he was saying all that old dumbass shit. There's very few jungles in Africa. But he didn't know that. That's what the white man told his stupid ass. There are very few jungles in Africa, dumbass. So all the Africans went into the jungle? How the fuck is that possible? When the majority of Africa is grassland, stupid. You don't even got the geography right. But they know black people don't know shit. The white man told you Africa's full of jungles. When it is not. You got more jungles here in the state of Florida, which is called the Everglades, than you got on the whole continent of Africa. Let me repeat that. You got more jungle vegetation here in Florida than you got on the whole continent of Africa. Yeah, covered up his own white blood, and married to white women, his son married to white. It black, like I said, black people follow and believe in all kind of crazy shit. They don't have facts of what happened to us, facts of history, facts of geography. They want to believe that they were cursed and that the reason why you look different because you come from a normal, you come from the universe. That's why you look different. You are the gods. That's why. You don't come after everybody else. How the fuck can you be cursed and everybody else comes after you? That don't even make any sense. What kind of dumbass God is that? He curses his first creation and then creates everybody looking fucking different than the shit he created. That means God's a dumbass then. He don't know the fuck he's doing. You gotta do is use logic. Shit they say don't even sound logical. You're a creation of the all. So the all's all fucked up. It don't know what it wants to look like. So it creates all these people diametrically opposite of the first creation. That don't even make any sense because they all didn't create everybody else. That's why y'all created you. Y'all didn't create no Caucasian. They all didn't create no goddamn Asian. They all didn't create no East Indian. They all created you, not them. So that's why they don't look like you. That's why they don't look like you. Because you are a replica in human form of the universe, of a galaxy. That's why other people don't look like you. How about that shit? That's why people don't have curly hair like you do. Because you are a representative of what's in the galaxy. Look up. That's you. That's why. Yeah, talk about the mounds over there out there. Isn't it funny? It was these no good Mormons who stripped those mounds in Illinois when they were creating that goofy religion. Isn't that funny? It was them and some other people that's because they were not mounds, they were pyramids. They were pyramids. See this one. Let me go to where I'm at. Yeah, this I got on another damn tangent. Damn, I went an hour and a half on that tangent. Let me share my screen. Shit. An hour and a half tangent talking about that shit. Those mounds outside of St. Louis, East St. Louis, Illinois over there, those were actual pyramids. When white people got here, they took those structures out to build the towns around it. Same way the no good, dirty ass Arab stripped the pyramids in Giza to create Cairo. Yeah, that was a whole pyramid site. It was a whole structure over there outside of East St. Louis, Illinois, over there. I've been there many times. I remember I told Lou about it, who's from St. Louis. He didn't even know the shit was even there. So how the hell you don't know it's across the river? It's across the damn river in East St. Louis. Man, I thought that was just some damn dirt and shit. Some dirt. That's an old pyramid complex of a civilization who go way back before any goddamn stringy head Indian people were here. All African. Well, let me go ahead and share my screen. Hold on. Let me share my. Okay. Oh, my images are still here. All right. Okay. Let me share the screen here. Somebody calling in? That Lou right there. That Lou right there.
Man, why you telling folks that on me? God damn it. I do about the coke if I was in a pyramid before I met you. What you talking about?
You know them damn things with pyramid, did you? Yeah. You like Zoe, you believe in the flat earth, Negro.
No. Hey,
yeah.
Hey, the WAP this guy got to me when I was young, but I ain't never believed in no flat earth shit. Yeah, hey. Yeah, I'm sitting here listening. You talk about some dirt. Get the fuck out of here. Never thought that was no damn dirt. Yeah, it's crazy.
So if you got yeah, fucking with you. If you guys can see my screen here, you guys see my screen. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's how the European knows this, right? European knows this shit, right? But I told you how the earth how the currents vortex within the earth. Okay, this middle part would be the middle part of a pyramid or a volcano. These are your currents going in and going out. They know that spirit, as I told you, what the pyramid did. Spirit would create matter. They know when you go up, that's matter. You have one current, the energy coming up one way, the female and the masculine. In the middle, as they converge, it creates a heavy magnetic field, turning spirit into matter. It would take the spirit form and collapse a magnetic field around it. See, these crackers know this shit. This is their shit. I'm on their shit. They know this shit. Like they got you practicing Mormonism and all kind of goofy shit. They know this shit is real. So this is what the Pyramid of Giza would do. It would focus that light, right? And it would vortex down into the pyramid. I told you that the bottom part of the pyramid has what? An underground chamber. And so that other Brooklyn current would come up from the bottom of the earth and vortex in. That's why I said when you leave, you turn your body into a vortex and you go counterclockwise out the other way, and then turn your body into a 90-degree phase shift so you can get out of here. See, they know all this shit. And this shit from black people, but they know all this shit. Okay, so you see this. As this vortex is on down, see, this is clockwise. So this would be male. So this would be male. Also up in his, when you start getting particles from light being created, because as both lights merge on each other, feminine and masculine energy merging in the middle of a pyramid, it starts to create light. So that light starts to capture a high vibrational magnetic field. So all kind of organisms starts popping out of the damn light. Feminine and masculine energy, feminine, masculine bacteria, the building blocks of light. So they would take that bacteria, take the light code, which is nothing, this is all light, take the light code, merge it with their DNA to start creating whatever animal they were creating. That's what a pyramid is. Fire in the middle. It replicates a volcano. If you guys put volcanoes, you see that's where all the microorganisms start to be come from on the earth in volcano form. You guys things. All right. So as you guys see, okay, and so like I said, the pyramid was also used what to go from the physical, from the spirit to the physical. So you would be able to come in on a beam of light. You would ride the light. You would ride the frequency of the light, a Brooklyn current. You would ride that light as it merged down into, as they conversed, the light coming into the pyramid, it would converse on itself. So it would start bringing your spirit form denser. And so you could create an avatar within the light and then come out of the light into that body. And you could also use that to what? Decouple. So you could also use this to go back into spirit form because it was a place to magnetize that light. So understand how light merges around. See how that light merges around. Damn, I lost Lou. Lost Lou. Phone just hung up. Hope I ain't getting hacked like Lance today. My shit ain't getting hacked. So you got so understanding that they understand what this is. This is their website. Understand how energy vortex is down. This is called the Brooklyn current. I'm gonna call it the Anubis field or whatever we called it. So the Brooklyn current connects everything in the universe. But if you put it into a pyramid, what you did was focus that light, that vortex from the top, coming down and coming from the other pole, from underground. And if a vortex, one would be feminine, one would be masculine. Okay, that energy. Isn't it funny? It's always male, feminine. I mean, male and female. It's how the universe creates. That's why there's no man God. There's no male God. Got that? You got to know, as I told Lance and the people, there's no, when you talk about Father God, Father this, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. There's no Father God. Nowhere in the universe is there a Father God. Not the real all. The all is not a father. Everything it creates in masculine and feminine. It's both. You see this? This is feminine on the bottom. This is masculine coming together to create matter. You can't have a you can't have you can't have the masculine without the feminine. You can't have the feminine without the masculine. As this comes back into create matter, that's why I created you, what, in masculine and feminine energy. That's why one side of your brain is masculine, other side is feminine. That's why you're yin yang. This is yin yang energy right here coming together. Light. No, no homo galaxies. There are no male on male galaxies, okay? As I was talking to that, no, there are no homo galaxies. Let me go here since Unsunken one that took me to I wanted to show anyway again about galaxies. One would be let's do this experiment one more time, male and female. Okay, pop this up real quick. Let me pop this up. Understanding how the all creates right here. One is feminine, one is what every time. You can just like I was sharing this with him. Use it in your tub. All just uses its mind, light waves, but she's going to use, like I said, a plate, and it's going to create two vortices, which are how galaxies are created. One's masculine, one's feminine. One's rotating counterclockwise, the other was rotating clockwise, and underneath there's going to be a Brooklyn current that forms from the masculine to the feminine. That making love, that create a contact through the ocean and through the universe, because the universe is nothing but plasma, ocean of plasma. So that's what she's doing right here, showing you that.
Check this out. I'm just going to drag this plate through the water in the pool. That's it. But look what forms.
See, but the all does it with light, with its mind. Doesn't use its hand. She's using the hand to do that, which the all does by mental, by using his mind, by pushing light through the plasma of a galaxy, creating as light moves through the galaxy or anywhere else, a group of magnetic fields wraps around the light, and then from that it branches off to a feminine and masculine galaxy. No homo galaxies. And then they are attached on the bottom with what a Brooklyn current, which is, for lack of a better word, the male penis of one galaxy attaches to the feminine galaxy. And as they learn to be with each other, they are loving beings. They're put together as husband and wife, sister and brother. I don't like to make that sound incestuous, but they are loving beings. They're created to love one another. And through the current, even in the water, it'll shoot out whatever material coming in from the masculine out of the feminine vortices, even in water. But in galaxies, they're creating other galaxies, other life forms. They're giving birth to other galaxies, which they call in the beginning quasars. They give birth to small galaxies that will grow into big galaxies.
Perfect black circles on the bottom of the pool. And it's so weird. They don't die. They just keep going right next to each other. I sped this footage up because the circles took 3 minutes to cross the pool and didn't seem to be dying out. These got sharper as they went and made it all the way across. So cool. And look closer. You can see what's causing them. There are two almost unnoticeable.
As you're looking at pushing the water, one's going clockwise, one's going counterclockwise. As I showed you the vortex going into the pyramid, the energy clockwise and counterclockwise, feminine and masculine. As I showed you the vortexes of energy going into a pyramid, how it would condense itself to create light. That light would get trapped in a magnetic field, creating spirit back into human, back into matter. And you can take matter and move it back into spirit as well.
dips in the
Oh, shit, what happened? Did I? Hold on. I think I messed up. Hold on for a second.
Right now, you can get online with HostGator for less. A lot less.
It's the one I just what happened.
surface of the water. Why don't they die out? And how do these dark spots form? And why do the dips move together? So many questions! Let's first look at what they are. When I drag the plate through the water, you could see it forming little vortices like you get when you move a paddle through the water. A vortex is a gas or liquid moving in circles with what we call a vortex line going up through the circles. They are everywhere. Tornadoes, water flowing down the drain, hurricanes, or the movement of air over an airplane wing. Vortices often form when there's a difference in fluid speed, like fast wind moving over slow wind. As you move the plate forward, the water right next to the boundary moves with the plate because of friction. The water further out is not moving. It's that difference in velocity that causes a shear force and starts the water spinning. This is accentuated by the water in front of the plate being forced around the sides and the water behind the plate being sucked forward as the plate moves along. In this coherent vortex, our dips can travel much further across the pool than a ripple without dissipating. Why? The vortex wants to keep its angular momentum, so it continues spinning as it moves through the water and only loses some energy through friction to the surrounding stationary water. So what we appear to have here is two vortices moving across the pool, but it seems weird that they stay right together. Well, when we create this vortex, we're forcing water to move around the whole plate, not just on the surface of the water. Our vortex line is curved. We're creating a half vortex ring, you know, like a smoke ring, bubble ring, or even the plume rising up from an
That becomes what they call your Brooklyn current. It's connected, lack of a better word, the penis, from the male to the female.
explosion, but half of that. These two dips on the water surface are just the ends of the half ring. They're connected, and that's why they stay together. We can see this if we put a little food coloring into the ends. The food coloring travels from one end to the other, and you can see the entire.
So you see the Brooklyn, that's the current. That Brooklyn current coming from one vortices, one galaxy to the next galaxy. So this galaxy here will be making love, this male will be making love to this female. And what will pop out would be other galaxies known as quasars, small galaxies that start growing to other galaxies. Life is everywhere. When you look up, it's nothing but life out there. So all it is, life. Everything's living. Whether it be galaxies or in human form.
Entire half ring. So.
And they tell you that black is cursed and all kind of dumb shit. They don't know damn science. They don't know history. Just making up all kind of goofy ass religions.
Cool. We just made a bubble ring without the bubble. This also tells you something interesting. The half ring is not a wave. A wave is a disturbance moving through a medium that transfers energy but doesn't transfer matter. When we added food coloring, we saw clearly that the vortex is transferring matter just like a smoke ring does. So sadly, it's not a wave. It's cooler than a wave. Now back to this half ring vortex. Isn't it weird? You've probably never seen half of a smoke ring before. Why?
Yeah, that's why they curse. That's why they tell you sex is bad and all that old stupid shit. They don't know. Sex is how the universe creates itself.
going right next to each other. I sped this footage up because the circles took 3 minutes to cross the pool and didn't seem to be dying out. These got sharper as they went and made it all the way across.
So cool. And look closer. You can see what's causing them. There are two almost unnoticeable dips in the surface of the water. Why don't they die out? And how do these dark spots form? And why does it move together? So many questions. When I drag the plate through the water, you could see it forming little vortices like you get when you move a paddle through the water. A vortex is a gas or liquid moving in what we call a vortex line going through the circles. They're everywhere.
Yeah,
tornadoes, water flowing down the drain, hurricanes, or the movement of air over an airplane wing.
If you guys can't hear me, you got to go to the site sign. Okay. Okay. It should show a minute. There it goes. Okay. If you guys can't stop, make sure you got the website open. This is YouTube. I don't control shit. You understand? We're going to get hacked. We're going to get bothered when we're doing this. So go to the website, have the website open. The sound goes down, just push play on the website. So I'm still on the website as well. I don't control YouTube.
Vortices often form when there's a different fluid speed, like fast wind moving over slow wind. As you move them forward, the water right next to the boundary moves with the plate because of friction. The water not moving. It's that difference in velocity that causes a shear force and starts the water spinning. By the water in front of the plate being forced around the sides, and the water behind the plate being sucked forward as the plate moves along. Coherent vortex, our dips can travel much further without dissipating. Why? The vortex wants to keep its angular momentum, so it continues spinning as it moves through the water and only loses some energy.
Can't hear me on YouTube. Go to the website
so what
or use the app.
We have here is two vortices moving across the pool, but it seems weird that they stay right together. Well, when we create this vortex, we're forcing water to move around the whole plate, not just on the surface of the water. Our vortex line is curved. We're creating a half vortex ring, like a smoke ring, bubble ring, or even the plume rising up from an explosion, but half of that. These two dips on the water surface are just the ends of the half ring. They're connected, and that's why they stay together. We can see this if we put a little food coloring into the ends.
The food coloring travels from one end to the other, and you can see the entire half ring.
So cool. We just made a bubble ring without the bubble. This also tells you something interesting. The half ring is not a wave. A wave is a disturbance moving through a medium that transfers energy but doesn't transfer matter. When we added food coloring, we saw clearly that the vortex is transferring matter just like a smoke ring does. So sadly,
see, it's transfer matter from the male to the female. It transfers matter from the male to the female along that current, that Brooklyn current. And in space, as love making, it transferring its semen to the other galaxy to create life, create other galaxies.
It's not a wave. It's cooler than a wave. Now back to this half ring vortex. Isn't it weird? You've probably never seen half of a smoke ring before. Why? Well, according to Helmholtz law, a vortex line cannot start or end in a fluid. So a vortex line either wants to close into a loop or end at a boundary. If you tried to cut a smoke ring in half, it would either break up or even cooler, it would break up into two smaller smoke rings.
I don't know if that happens. It would be awesome.
Since the line can't end in the fluid, it ends at the surface. You almost never see these half vortices though because they have to occur on the boundary of two media. If you can think of another way to make the entire half ring visible, like a smoke ring or a bubble ring, let me know. So now why does our vortex create those cool dark spots?
Well, the balance between gravity, centripetal forces, and surface tension creates a funnel shape which acts like a lens.
Lenses often work by focusing light to a point, like this Fresnel lens, which can melt pennies in the sun, but I digress. Our vortex lenses focus the sunlight away from the center, like so, and you have a bright ring surrounding a dark circle. The ring highlights the dark circle further, and you get these incredibly clear black spots. So cool. Now, I highly recommend trying this at home, especially if it's too cold to swim in the pool. Here are some tips. The water has to be very still. Even a small breeze makes it harder to create these. The sun has to be out, or it won't work.
All right, let me get off of that real quick. And let me go to this other image. Hold on. What's the one? All right. This image right here. Let's use this one. Okay. These are all the currents, all these lines you see, all these all these light points are just galaxies connecting planets connected through these current, these vortices. Brooklyn current, light comes down from all over the galaxy because all this web is connected back to the God, to real God, the all. You're connected. That's why I tell you to go sun gaze when you put your feet in the soil. This current goes through the planet, comes in, the vortex is in, and the vortex is back out. Goes to another planet, another galaxy, another moon, another sun, or whatever it goes. This web looks so big, but you can't see the planets. This is full of galaxies and planets within this web. These are the currents that's connected to every planet, every sun or star, as you want to call it, and galaxy. This energy is connected straight to the all. All you have to do is tap into it. So when you sun gaze and take your shoes off, you're tapping into this current right here. You got that? You are God because you are melanated. Your melanin is a superconductor. It conducts and holds this energy. It's a superconductor. I'm trying to who that talking about throwing that white lady in the pool. You're crazy. That's funny. Okay, now when your sun gaze, see that's why, see that? That's why I told you, go in your backyard, create a small pyramid. That would conduce that energy what I showed you from the other image. It would have the energy of this vortexing in straight into you. But you would have to learn how to work that shit because it could be too you won't blow yourself up, but you might blow your goddamn fence up because you don't know how to control the energy. Yeah, all the electrical stuff is about you. That's right, Gigi. That's what you are. You're an electrical being. You're a light being. The universe is electrical. You are created from the all. That's why you conduct electricity and no other people do. You didn't get cursed by God and he wants your eyebrows the same and all that old stupid ass shit. God made you like it. Like he, she, God is he, she, and more. It created you like it is. You are conductors. You are masters of the universe once you know how to understand all this and do it again. Your melanin is a conductor of energy, conductor of light. It's able to take all this energy in and use it. Other people can't do it. But, yeah, they can to a certain extent. Like I showed you that Chinese guy did it with his hand and burned up the damn paper. They can do some of the energy, but they can't hold it like you can because they're not melanated. Okay. So these currents, when you're sun gazing, you're tapping into the currents of God. These currents run back to the all. They're all connected. When you see all this webs, these are all galaxies and universes out here. You can see these are all the currents. It's all connected back to the all. So when you stand out there in sun gaze and you take off your shoes, you connect to these currents. From the sun, that current vortexes into the earth. Well, from the sun to the earth, the vortex is in and vortex is on out. Reason why they did that, they used to focus the energy with a pyramid. They could take that energy and focus it with the pyramid and allow them to condense light, to manipulate the light, to control it. So that's the reason why they had pyramids. And you also could create other people using light, because all the universe is light. What you see out there when you look at this is light and magnetics. That's it. Light and magnetics. When they come to the ground and from the sky, gamma ray, they come in from, look, they come in clockwise from the sun. They cut and then they shoot out counterclockwise, going back out. That's why you have two. That's why every planet has what? Poles, polar opposite poles. You have a North Pole and a South Pole. Isn't it funny? The North Pole is feminine, the South Pole is masculine. I think I gotta look whichever pole is negative. I can't remember which. The poles are even also negative, female and masculine. The negative one we know is the woman. The positive one is the male. So whichever the poles is, I can't remember. Is the North Pole positive, the South Pole negative, positive. Whichever one is positive is male. Whichever one is negative is female. Even the Earth is yin yang. It's masculine and feminine. Everything has a masculine and feminine side. Everything. Because that's what the all is. It's creating itself all over the place. So there's no Father God. Father God. All these dumbass Hebrews, they think Father God, God, Father. All these dumbass Arabs and Islamic niggas. And they all Allah and the Father. Nowhere in the universe do you see a male by himself. That's faggotry. And just for me saying this goddamn video going to get shut down. That is faggotry. It's unnatural to universe. As I was saying over Lance, it's everywhere around you. You got to look. You know the battery that you put in your car has what? Negative. One is feminine. One is masculine. That's where power starts. A battery is designed off of you, negative and positive. That calls what? Life. So that car wouldn't have life without the positive or the negative charge to run through the battery. The all is telling you how it creates. So there is no main God. That's why they're fucked up, because these animals now control the planet. And they hate women. They hate the feminine side of God. And now black people being in a cosmic sleep, I get it. I still get me. I get it. I understand it. Don't mean I'm not disgusted or mad about it. They keep talking about this Father God. There is no Father God. There's no man without a female. There's no God without a goddess. That's unbalanced. The universe doesn't even create like that. And where you go, male, feminine. I mean, male, feminine, feminine, male. Feminine masculinity. Yeah, it's in everything. Yeah, Gamma, you're the conduits of this energy. Yeah, you're the conduits of this energy. That's when your sun gazing. What happens when you're taking off your shoes? You're conducting this energy. Goes into you. This current of God energy goes into you. That's why you're melanated. That's why you can take all the energy in and conduct it and work light. Now, since you've fallen, you got all these goofy niggas talking about these goofy religions and being cursed and all that stupid. You never were cursed. You always ruled the planet. You just went through a cosmic sleep and you created a bunch of fucking animals while you were going to sleep that are running muck on the planet. Since they can't get energy from this current or from the all, that's why they start dying out, because they can't get energy. Got certain beings, like that being out there, guys, in their soul trap, it can't get energy from this. It can't get energy from the all. It's created outside of the all. So it's got to use what? Your energy. So it feeds off of you. It's a parasite. It feeds off of your energy. That's why you got black people in these churches, and all these religions were created to feed off of black people. Feeds off your energy, because you are the God realm people. You can conduct energy. All right. So you get out sun gaze, you connect. If you got a backyard, build your pyramid. Like I said, get your 2 copper wires. I told you the vortex. I showed you the other, as I showed you in this diagram here. Get a copper wire hanging from the top of the pyramid, have it going clockwise. On the bottom, build yourself a platform and have the other copper wire going counterclockwise. You're going to channel all this energy here into you. All this energy right here is going to channel into you. You're going to be super sun gazing. You're going to be fucked up with energy, but you got to be able to work the light. You got to be able to control that energy coming. You're going to be super conductive. Like I said, you don't know how to work the light, you might blow your goddamn fence up, because you might not be able to control the energy going through your body. It'll shoot out your eyes or shoot out your hand, and you'll blow the god. And this is factual, what I'm telling you. This is not made up. You will blow up your goddamn fence, because you do not know how to control the energy within you. You are a conductor. You will blow some shit up. He said they all got some fucked up grandchildren. What you mean? What you mean a sucker one? What you mean? Then you become the body electric. You go back to being God. You learn how to work light again. Now you can start working shit from the ether. I'm gonna have you guys look at I'm gonna give you guys a video. I want you guys to listen to it. You get what you can by the knowledge that you are right now. Understanding that when Thoth, which is Tahuti, is a real person. As he was learning to work light, as he able to go through the universe, he's seen other beings working light. Tahuti is the one who created the pyramids from light, as he said. This is a fact. It's been I prove it now. Shit, it ain't no damn myth. Tahuti is real. Thoth is a real person. He created that damn pyramid and everything that the pyramid said it did. That it would goddamn bring you from the physical to spirit, spirit to the physical. That's what it's creating. And it was also creating people. That's what he said, and that's what the fuck it is. But he said as he was on his journey of learning and was able to decouple from the physical and astral project, he was going throughout the universe looking at more advanced humanoid black people, creating whole cities out of light. As you learn this, as he learned how to build the pyramids out of light, working light. You can't build no pyramid, no stacking no fucking stones and shit. You crazy? That's all over the planet. Monolithic buildings all over the planet. You can't stack no stones for goddamn 20 years, 20, 30 tons. You work light, you bring it out of the ether. You take your mind and you work the light. All the elements are in the ether. So if you know how to work light with your mind, you can build whole structures with light, because that's all molecules are. Light energy trapped in a magnetic field. He slept underneath a pyramid because he was charging his body up. You sure that? Yeah, he slept on the pyramid because he was bringing energy in. He was bringing this one. I'm sure he was bringing these currents into his body. Hell, your father probably knew how to get the fuck out of here. And share with y'all. Probably the rest of your family was a bunch of religious nuts, like most black people. Him sleeping under the pyramid, yeah, that's the most powerful shape in the third dimension. So obviously he knew this shit. If he was sleeping underneath a pyramid shape, he was bringing this Brooklyn current. It vortexes into the pyramid. This is a fact. It does this. It vortexes. This is a fact. These white people don't know this shit. From spirit to matter. As Thoth told you how you would go from spirit back into the human form, and then from human back into spirit. That's what the pyramid is used for all over the world, and also creating people. This is a scientific fact. This can't be debunked. This is what it is. Not this religious gobbledygook shit. And like I said, if you don't believe me, go do it for yourself. Build your small pyramid. We're using like aluminum or whatever. You can go to Home Depot. Build yourself a small pyramid. Get yourself a copper. Get yourself a copper, 2 copper wires. One vortexing like this, going clockwise. The other one going into the ground counterclockwise. Build a platform on the one on the ground the one that you're sticking on the ground. Build a platform on top of that. And watch that fucking energy vortex into you. It's going to vortex into your melanin. If you don't know how to use it, you're going to shoot shit out your damn body. You're going to blow up shit. Because you are God. You got that? You're going to blow up shit. He's not a deity. He's actually a real person. He existed. I thought it was a made-up story years ago. As I learned, it's real. What he is real. He's a real individual. He's real. It's real. He lived from eons to eons. Talking about how he lived 100,000 years. So you got to understand you're super advanced beings. He said you got to understand. I'm going to share with a video with you guys his teachings. You got to. It's only going to resonate with you with the amount of learning that you got right now. I'm gonna put it into the chat room and let you guys listen to the chat room and have you guys listen to it later. Later on tomorrow morning, tonight, whenever you got time. Telling you about light. Telling you how he found out of what was light. How he built the pyramids. There's no chi out. It's not no grave. It's not a grave. Everything they told you is a lie. It's not a damn grave light. Okay? Yes, he's real. He's a real person, real individual, an existing individual. Once you start unraveling and learning, he's a real individual. He's the one who created the pyramid. That one. I don't know if he did all the other ones because he had a bunch of us. He obviously was one of the Elohim work in light. L. Only L means that phase shift, that 90-degree phase shift, the L. That got couched into now religion. Understand? You got to understand light. He's telling you, you got to understand light. You got to understand that you are a light being. You come from the all. He's telling you this. Telling you how he created the pyramids from light. But before he did it, as he was learning how to become a light being, how he transcended his body and would go throughout the universe looking at other advanced black beings throughout the universe and how they work light. Their mind, he said, now they're light workers. They didn't have to toil in the physical. They were building whole cities from the light, which is a fact. Everything is just in the ether if you know how to work light, because all material matter is light. As you see right here, it's light. If you know how to work light, you can take this light and turn it into matter. And you bring it from that dimension into the dimension that you're in, already fully made with your mind. That's how the pyramids were created, with the mind. Didn't nobody stack no fucking blocks. Created it with the mind. He created it. He's telling you about the pyramids all in Mesoamerica. Well, I told you all that shit is African. All of these pyramids around the, ain't no damn Mexican make none of that shit. It's African. And the times are lied on it. Those times before these goddamn people even created. Those are creation chambers, as I'm going to prove again. That's why they have cities underneath of them. Where they were living closer to the ground under these pyramids to create these fucking people. A volcano. That's what a pyramid is. It represents a volcano. Why you got one in Peru, Giza, China, Mesoamerica. You got these Africans creating these fucking people from the pyramids, from these goddamn created volcanoes. That's what it does. It what focuses this light. It focuses this light. It focuses this light. And you have to learn to work the light. Since they are black and they're super intelligent, they're geniuses, they know how to work light. They know how to decouple from the physical and go back to light and go from light back to physical. This is a fucking fact. It's all in nature. You just got to know how to do it. Like I told you about how water vaporizes itself. When you got water, it's in a denser magnetic field, but all water is air. As the magnetic field heats up and becomes less dense, it goes into what? Vapor. As it becomes dense again, a magnetic field goes around it again by cooling of the air. It changes its property into water or snow because the electromagnetic field got denser around the mist and turned it back into water or snow. Everything is showing you in nature what is real and what is not real. I don't think the landing pads, because they'd have to use any kind of image. I don't believe the landing pads. They got a hole in the vortex of energy. They had no need to have crafts or anything. I mean, they could, because they created from the ether. But these pyramids are creation chambers where they were creating people. Okay? Like, as they tried to lie about under Giza, there's a whole city. There are city structures underneath all these pyramid sites. Huge, massive cities that are now off limits to people. As they told, the cities all need these pyramids. Is what he said, and they are there. Hold on. No, let me see this. Hold on. Let's show my other. Hold on. Give me a second. Where's my other video at? Shit. No, that's not where I want to be. Hold on. I'm going to have to go to my files. Hold on. Shit. I had that video queued up. Hold on. I'm sharing my screen for let me find this damn video. Go to history. Am I the right? I might not be on the right damn channel. Give me a second. Hold on. That's when I got cut last night. I went on here. Go back to the other account. A minute. I got to switch back over this account. Hold on. Okay, let me go to here. Okay, let's see where am I at. Which one was I doing? This one. It might be this one. I got better to use pictures, but I'll use this too. Is this the one? Okay, they show I'm part of it, but then pause. Pause, damn it. Okay, hold on. Just 1 second here. Share again. Okay. All right. Now, what you're seeing here is an actual underground city underneath the Giza pyramid. Now, they would create these they also call this a menti, as they'll call it, a menti, where they would go to sleep to restore their body from light. They would go to the light and re-energize their body from the sun. But anyway, let me show this, but I'm going to show you. There are massive cities underneath all these pyramid structures and temples around the world. Massive cities under the ground. Look at this shit. Showing some damn white person. These crackers that can't even. Showing some white person on a damn chair that exists. These crackers be crazy. Look at all these white people they put on the walls. And they know all this shit was all black people. They got black people on top part. They got white. They show white and black. Wasn't no white. These white people didn't exist. That's where they were creating you motherfuckers from. These white people never cease to amaze how they put themselves in history. You got these white people on chariots who were never part of ancient Kemet. It didn't even exist. So they were using these underground chambers to draw, like I said, that energy from the earth, from the Brooklyn current, to create from light bacteria. It emerged, called, it gets technical. That bacteria will be feminine and masculine, merging together from light to create first insects. Then from insects, you create rodents. From rodents, you create other animals. It goes up the chart. But get out of there. Hold on. Let me see if I can. This phone. Okay, yeah. And these are underground cities all over the planet. Okay, always in areas where you got pyramids or ancient temples, which black people, the only people on the planet, didn't understand why they were building these cities underneath the ground, these little towns. But now I understand why they were building these things underneath the town. See, now this is from Turkey. This is the one, Turkey. Göbekli Tepe Temple. I knew it was a creation site, but I didn't understand why the city was under it. They were using the city for comfort, creating a city while they created these other people. Hold on, let me do this. I got the lab. Let me do this. Hold on. Oh no. Man, what should start again? Hold on. All right, hold on. Let me see. National. Let me type this up. National Geographic Göbekli Tepe Temple. Hold on. Oh, funny. National. Okay, it already knows I do it. He already knows I look for it. I play that video all the time. It already knew where I was going. I already knew where the fuck I was going. Okay. Okay. Now, this is the same temple in Turkey. You're seeing this national. Okay, same temple in Turkey. You're seeing what this city would be underneath. The city would be near underneath this temple. They would be living in these cities, these massive cities under the ground, while they created these people. Okay, and so what I'm going to show here, Tepe Temple. Okay. It's the same temple in Turkey as you see. It's got an underground cavern, underground city attached to it. It's an underground city attached to it.
Let's suppose that you're writing a really important email to
Shit. Skip it. Now, man, skip that shit. Damn. All right. Now, love this video. I showed the video because it's funny as hell to me. You guys been with me for years. You know I show this video at least twice a year because it still cracks me up. Next to this temple, there's an underground city. So I know that that's where they were living at, where they were cooking up these goddamn crackers and Asians and these Indians. When they go into the temple, oh, this thing is older than the pyramid, which is a lie. Pyramids are not 4,000. Pyramids are tremendous in age. Tahuti created them. Goes back centuries, 100,000 years old, most likely older than that. But no, they won't let you go to hell. They said it didn't even exist. They said they won't let you go in there. They've been in there. They talking about it didn't exist. They know there's a whole city down there underneath there. They know that from Thoth, who told them there's a city down there. The city under all these damn pyramids is in his writings. They know they create these damn. But look, funny part about this, you got to catch the first 6 seconds. It makes me laugh. We don't know who created it, and they walk past a big black man who was creating you crackers. Big black statue of a black man there. They say, we don't know. We don't know who did this. They walk right past this black statue. Watch this. If you blink, you'll miss it. Let me I'm gonna pause it.
An ancient.
See that? That's a black man right there. That's a face of a black person right there. That's like individual. The lips, the nose, that's a black man right there. But they'll say, we don't know what happened. We don't know who created it. Like I said, could it be this black man right there? The statue of this black man. Could he been the one who created it and created you? That black man there. Could he be the creator of this temple and you? You don't know who created it. Let him go and continue. They fucked up because they thought they took it in for a second. I caught that shit quick. They only show that for like a not even a second. Yeah, he's African. That's an African statue. They're the ones who said they created it. They're the ones who created the temple. They're the ones who got that underground city I showed you. That's Göbekli Tepe Temple. That city closer to the ground where they can get the magnetic field of the Brooklyn current at its most, where they can manipulate the light and bring the Brooklyn field at its most magnetic field to create light. Not just white people and white people and shit and Asians, but to create the animals on this planet. Every animal on this planet was created by the black man and the black woman. That is a fact. And they said, and from the DNA proves that what they said is a fact. So he's gonna walk past. We don't know who created this. Could have been this African man right here. The gods, when black people were still gods, could have been him. Could he been the one who created that in that city? Well, listen to this guy.
Temple is discovered in the Middle East.
Discovered.
It's thousands of years older than the Egyptian pyramids.
It's 1,000 years older than the Egyptian pyramids, which it is not. That is a lie. It is not 1,000 years older than the Egyptian pyramids. But okay, but they don't know who created it.
It dates from long before the earliest civilizations, like the Mesopotamian, the Minoan, and the Mayan.
The Mayan. That Mayan calendar you've seen is an African calendar because it's best in the middle of the calendar. It's African.
It was built when mankind was still in the Stone Age.
Africans never had a Stone Age. That's another lie. Only other people because they were created. Africans were super geniuses, and then we go through a cosmic sleep. Never been in any kind of Stone Age. All cracker nonsense.
This is extraordinary.
But who built it?
Who built it? Who did it? Who built the city underneath the ground next to it? Who did it?
And why?
They are not from our world. They are human.
Why did they do it? Because they were creating you, cracker. That's why they did it. They were creating your ass. See you right there? You are a creation. You are not natural. They were creating you. That's why they did it. That's why they did it.
Like, but they're clearly not humans.
To solve the mystery, one man travels back 12,000 years to the end of the last ice age. Long before we
they keep showing white people. These white men got that. They didn't exist. There were no white people on the planet at the time. We know that genetically. See, all the lines can't match genetics. Your genetics only goes back 6,500 years ago when we said we created you. That's a fact. You wasn't even in existence. They were down there cooking your ass up, but you didn't exist. You were not here to put paint on your face. You didn't exist. So damn the lies that you're saying. Biology tells me you didn't exist.
Discovered pottery, writing, or the wheel.
It's in the Stone Age, they created massive temples, massive underground cities with lights and everything else. They the Stone Age. You don't know who did it.
Like discovering that a 3-year-old child's built the Empire State Building out of toy bricks.
Not lost. You know who did it?
Least.
It's
thousands.
I'm gonna solve it for you right now. Watch this. I'm gonna solve it. I'm gonna solve it. This black man here, he did the shit. It's solved. See, I solved it. There you go. I solved the who created this lost civilization. This black man here that you walk right past with 5 seconds. Make sure this you wouldn't put the camera back on this statue ever again. I solved it here. This black man did it. You know, this black man could have been him. You know, this black man, hey, it's stupendous in its nature. It is magnificent, and we don't know who created it. This guy did it. Could it be this guy who made his own statue of his own likeness when he was still a god? Could he did it? And then next to this thing is that underground city. Could it have been this guy who made a statue in his own likeness? Could it have been him? In all these pictures you keep showing white people today, you showing me white people putting paint on their face. How about this statue? Why don't you give me up close personal on this statue? Could have been this guy. You don't know.
Ancient temple is discovered in the Middle East.
I'm gonna do it again one more time.
An ancient temple is discovered in the Middle East. It's thousands of years older than the Egyptian pyramid.
Yeah, I didn't pass it so fast.
An
ancient pyramid is found in the Middle East. We don't know who did it. It's a mystery that's gone back 15,000 years, and we're trying to figure out, well, hey, stupid, how about this guy? Could have been him. Could have been this African guy here with the big lips. Could have been him. Agatha Christie couldn't solve it, but Keith solved it on Black Hot Fire. It's this guy who built this shit. How about that? Oh, but you guys comments now. Okay, yeah, Pookie and Ray Ray. Yeah, of course it was him. These other people didn't exist. There were no Asians on the planet. There were no East Indians on the planet. This is one of the sites where they were making these people. Göbekli Tepe Temple. That's why it's an underground. That's why you got this. That's why you got this next to the temple site. These cities underneath the ground. Cities where they were cooking up these motherfuckers at. Exactly. There's no such thing as the Middle East. It's all Northeast Africa. Exactly, Gigi. It's Northeast Africa. That's some shit they created. No such place as the Middle East. That's Africa. Turkey isn't Africa. It's Northeast Africa, has always been. Africa is the biggest continent, not Africa. But anyway, so these underground cities are all over the place by pyramids. South America, you got them in Mexico. Pyramids, where they were creating these people and other life at. So they lived in these structures while they were creating life on the planet. As they were creating life on the planet, they lived in these cities by the place they were creating life at. They can say they don't care if they want to admit it or not. The lies are done with. Black people the black people all fucked up, don't know the real history, but the real history it's going to back anyway, because you're going to another part of you. All this is everything I'm teaching is going to be street knowledge. Like I said, the nigga on the corner sipping Sherman, smoking dope, the light's going to hit his ass and open up his DNA code. He's going to know all this shit instantaneously. He's going to know it. That's why they got a chemtrail disguise. They know all this about light codes, how light works. You think they don't understand light and they make this right here? They know what light does. They know you came from the spirit and it manifests into matter. This is their website. Cracker made this. I didn't make this. I just used it to show you. They know what's real and what's not real. They know how a spirit goes into a physical being, a physical body. It's right here. This is factual. This actually is right. This is truthful. This is real. This is actually truthful right here. This is how it works. Told you guys through Vortex, they got this from your ancestors who said that. Like vortexes. And when a vortex, it collapses into a magnetic field. So that's when this dumbass, but these two ladies dying off now. He can't get light from the all. He can't tap into this. Asians can, but he can't tap into none of this. He was made, the aliens that create this no good beast made sure he was detached with the blue eyes, the green eyes, the fucked up hair with no melanin. He can't catch into this. These currents of light, of energy coming from the all. He's disconnected from this, which is fucked up, but that's what they did. They created barbaric, warlike people to be detached from God. And now they got black people worshiping them because we're cosmically sleeping, worshiping a man god, a god of faggotry, which cannot exist in the universe. You can't have a god without a goddess. You go back in all your ancient texts, your ancestors, if they had a god, it had a consort, a goddess, because they knew what was real, that the all creates in masculine and feminine. This is a fucking fact. It creates in masculine and feminine. That is balance. Doesn't create things in a masculine world saying, well, women, you were cursed and you sinned against God and all that old dumb shit. The black woman is God. How she gonna curse her and sin against herself? Fuck are you talking about? You caught in nonsense and idiotic ideologies. You can't create anything without the feminine side of God. You can't create anything without the masculine side of God. You can travel anywhere in the universe on these currents. This is your once you break out the damn this goddamn reincarnation track, as those told you was in, the universe is yours. You can travel. These are called the Anubis currents. You go anywhere. When they talk about the rivers of Anubis, what the Egyptians and Nubians were talking about. This is this. The universe is yours. You go where the fuck you want to go, as long as you're vibrating on whatever dimensional level you are. You can't move up in a dimensional level till you vibrate at that dimension. So this exists on all dimensions. See, not only do you see this in the third dimension, every dimension has these currents. And as you go up in vibration, you switch from dimension to dimension, going back to what God. I told you, it's only polarity, polar opposites. On one side of the spectrum, it's God, vibrating at a high frequency. You are further down on the lower part of that same polarity at the bottom run because you're not vibrating frequency. As you move up in frequency, you start getting closer and closer and closer back to God, back to the all. That's the purpose of you learning and going through these different dimensions. You grow in wisdom. You grow in godhood. You grow in knowledge. That raises your vibrational rate. So when you saying, Father God, you ain't leaving this dimension because you don't know there ain't no Father God. You don't know that. So you can't leave here. You can't, you're not vibrating it. If you're looking around the whole world, you see everything is masculine and feminine, and you're still talking about Father God, that means you don't know the fuck you're talking about. And you vibrate here and you stay here. This is where you belong. Oh yeah, forgot tomorrow. You guys have tomorrow we will be doing the first 2 chapters of Destruction of Black Civilization. How all this ties in. It's funny, as you create these people, you put your ass on the damn run. It destroyed you from without, because you created this shit within. Destroyed you because black people didn't have a time to stop and rest and to think to think of how to build civilization once again, because these animals had you constantly on the run. But when you did have a chance to stop and unite, you always built great civilization, because that's part of your ancestral memory. They are you, you are them. That's why every race is against you rising. They know all this shit. Like I told you, even the pyramids in China, they know that they were created up in them motherfucking pyramids. That's why their pyramids are. Most people don't know China has pyramids like in Giza. The Chinese have pyramids too. They were cooking them motherfuckers up and creating Asians and East Indians up in there, full of mummies and underground cities. Next to the pyramid is an underground city there too. Shit, it's all facts. Yeah, I don't want you guys, well, you can listen to it, but I want you to read it. When you read something, you absorb the knowledge become part of you. It's good to listen, but go ahead and buy it on Kindle. It's like $5 or something on Kindle. You need to read it so it becomes part of you. Only through reading does something become part of you. You can't listen to shit. You don't retain it the same way. You gotta listen to it over and over and over again. When you read something, it becomes part of you. That's why when you become well-read, what happens? Your vocabulary becomes better. Not when you listen to videos. When you read, your vocabulary naturally becomes better, because those words become part of your lexicon. So now your vocabulary even improves, because reading takes on a whole new level. That what you read becomes part of you. You absorb it. Well, you were going to sleep, Gavin. You were warned, so you're not perfect. You were warned, and like I said, that thing doesn't have to use that Yaldabaoth thing. Doesn't have to use a chamber to go back and forth between the physics. It can already manipulate. It's on a higher level. It can manipulate light by itself, and everything is leading me to believe that this thing was able to manipulate, come into the physical, and manipulate one of the priesthoods. Because we always see, as we go away from Sirius, we start going to sleep. We go to a cosmic sleep because we are ancient people. That's the laws of the universe. It's got to be rhythm. What goes up comes down. So we go up in consciousness and we also go down, because we're rhythmic people. That's the rhythm of the universe. That's the laws of the universe. That's the laws of God. But unfortunately, we start fucking up and creating people on our way down. These people can only exist on the lower frequency of Earth, period, as we go away from the star system Sirius. As we go back, they're going to start dying out because they don't have real energy from that Brooklyn current from the all. So their energy as the frequency starts to change, they're going to start having what? Low birth rates. They're going to start dying out. See, this is a fact. That's why the white man, since he's got the worst genetics, he's going to go first. That's why I told you the Asian is next. And then the East Indian ass is out of here. This will be in the next 500 years, this will be a black planet like it always has. The universe is black. So all the self-hate shit's going to be gone anyway, because who you going to hate yourself? Ain't going to be no other creative people around here. It's a black planet, black solar system, a black universe. Black is the frequency of God. It is not a color. It's a frequency. It's the frequency of God. And you're created with all the gifts of God. Got that? That's why melanin is what? Black. It holds higher frequency. So that's when you connect to these Brooklyn currents and sun gaze. That black melanin is a conductor of energy of that light. Because black is a frequency. It's going to turn your ass back into Magneto. You'll be able to manipulate gravity, flying, and all this shit that you thought was a myth, which is true. By manipulating the magnetic field, you can now fly. By manipulating the magnetic field, you can now block bullets. You can burn shit. Like I said, get your ass out there and build a pyramid and see what happens. If you don't know how to damn direct that energy, you're gonna blow up something around your ass. It's not gonna kill you because you're God. You are a conductor. But if you don't know how to control it, you're gonna blow up something. You're gonna blow up a tree or some shit. Hold on, let me go to this real quick. Hold on, I showed you guys over and over again. Hold on. The Blackie tell me to do. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's see. Dynamo Jack. Okay, here we go. Okay. I always show you guys this video all the time with Dynamo Jack. To understand yin yang energy. They call it chi. It's yin, focusing that female and male energy, bringing it together. You know, taught by the African, they call it chi. We're gonna see.
Where Java confronts the 20th century, that we got a real.
We're gonna let Dynamo Jack show you about chi energy again. Show that this is real. Ancestors told you it's real, but you manipulate it more than anybody because you're what? Melanated, like God. My things start freezing up.
Lorne was suffering from a bad eye infection at the time, a cameraman's cause for panic.
Lawrence had heard of a man who might be able to help and dragged me to him despite my reservations.
Is it in? You just relax and enjoy, Lord.
He uses acupuncture.
All he's doing is manipulating female and masculine energy in you.
Through them, he directs a form of electricity, as he calls
electricity,
it.
The chi,
But he doesn't draw the electricity from a wall socket. He claims to generate it within his own body.
Yeah, like black people can do, because you're the gods. Much more than any Asian, because he's created. He's created.
I was getting really powerful electric shocks and couldn't control my movements at all. He says that what he does is no more supernatural than an electric eel, which also knows how to harness its yin and yang energies.
yin yang, positive and negative, you know. And my positive from here and my negative from here. And we meet together, this can get like electricity.
And is this because you're special? You have a special sort of
meditation every day.
It's meditation that does it.
Meditation every day.
What's meditation to control work? It's
like a yoga. But I study about 18 years.
18 years.
18 years from my child before.
Can you project this energy through your hands only, or through other things as well?
Only my hands.
Only your hands.
Like you can touch me like this. It's nothing, okay? It's my burn. Just like this.
Our sound recordist, Simi, was skeptical at first. Later, he told us that anybody could learn this. God had given us all the yin-yang polarity, but it takes discipline and meditation.
Yin and yang. So he's talking about yin and yang polarity, connecting the yin, the feminine with the masculine, because you're both. That's what God is. Yin and yang energy. And learn how to. But see, black people, you with this goddamn Chinese. He's he's a created animal. He can't do half what you can do. Once you learn that, because you're the one that's melanated. You are the original being. These motherfuckers are created from animals. See this Chinese man? He's a creation from black people. See this cracker right here? He's a created animal. He's a humanized, walking around, talking ape. That's what these motherfuckers are. That's what those underground cities were doing, creating these fucking people.
And you must be very aware of your emotions.
Lalu emotion kita pukul orang bisa itu very dangerous, bisa mati.
This energy can be dangerous.
It's very dangerous, but not dangerous to black people. You gotta let control. Like I said, they ain't gotta study for 18 years and all that shit. Go outside, get your pyramid. Do like I told you, let that vortex of energy go into you. But you probably got to meditate to learn how to control it. Like I said, you'll blow somebody's shit up. You blow somebody's fucking car up. You'll project the energy. You don't know how to control it, and you'll burn somebody's fucking car up. You got to pay for that shit.
It can kill as well as heal.
Yes, it can kill. That's how black people got to learn how to be gods again. But look, these Europeans dying. But if you learn how to become gods again, you now start what? Blocking bullets, because you're putting a magnetic field around the light. You're working light energy. And what happens with light energy? A magnetic field comes around. So now you're magneto. You can put magnetic fields around. You block bullets, burn up shit, create shit from. You're now working as a god again.
Then he asked for our newspaper.
Yeah, you can blow them up. See, now watch him use the chi energy to like this. That's just an agent. He's an animal. He can't do nothing. You can do yours on a god level. Once you know it again. See, so he pushed the energy out through his hand. That's all. That energy that's inside you, the masculine, feminine energy, pushed it out through his hand, a light. He can't build shit with it. He don't know how to work it to build shit because he's not that advanced. They'll never be that advanced. But they can use it since he's got a little bit. I mean, the white man can never do it. His pineal gland is calcified. The Asian can do a little more, but it can never like build shit from light. It's not a god. He's an animal.
Whatever he had done to our newspaper, it's how he'd healed my eyes that made me wonder. What do these people living in the shadows of the volcanoes still know that we of the West...
Shadows of the volcano. They were created in the goddamn volcanoes. That's what they know. And that was African teachings that they were given by Africans. African taught the world this shit. Whether for good or bad. These are all African spiritual teachings. That's where this shit comes from. That's what it is. What's this one? You know, black people have to be, black people come back to themselves. They can learn all this. Instead of just waiting for it to happen again. It's going to happen anyway, but they can learn all this. It wouldn't be no more police brutality. Wouldn't be no more. Listen, black people don't even have to eat. Eating is an option. You are breatharians by nature. You eat the sun. Your ancestors didn't eat much. That's why we didn't eat meat. Meat lowers your vibrational level. When you're eating vegetables and plants and fruits, all you're doing is eating the sun code, the sun. Plants grow by what? Photosynthesis. So just cut out the middleman and eat the sun. But I like to eat because it's got taste. The taste shit. But like I told people, if the economy ever collapses and shit like that, black people don't. If you do all that crazy shit, white people doing prep, you don't need to prep for shit. Because the sun will feed you. You understand that? The sun will feed you. Will feed and nourish you, give you water, because all the universe is plasma. Once your sun gaze, you can create water as well. Because you don't even need to eat. Hold on, let me pull up something. It should be right there. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see this. Hold on. Pulls them up. Yep, there they go, right there. There they go, the breath. And these, okay, these white people right here. I didn't want the images of them. I got to the story. There's white people. This white man and white woman. I told people this is called breatharianism. This white man and white woman have not eaten in over 9 years. They have not eaten. All they've done is taken the, they said, taking universal energy, chi, and funnel that into their system. Being white people, they can only sun gaze at the end of beginning of sunlight and at dusk. But it's done enough to what? Keep them living. These white people have not eaten in 9 years, which black people never done it. You don't have to eat. You live off universal energy because everything is light. See, these white people, these are white people. Never eating. Living off the universal energy. Sun gazing. Tapping into chi energy. Haven't eaten. Their children have not eaten anything. Their kids haven't eaten anything either. The children have never eaten. Let's go past your goofy ass religions. What's real? Right there, and they live off. They live off universal energy. People have an abundance. You don't have to eat anything at all. So if the economy, oh, what am I gonna do if the economy collapses? How am I eat? I'm gonna grow a garden. Fuck a goddamn garden. You ain't gotta do none of that shit. You're black. That means you return to God. What about my garden? What about my cucumbers? And I got my lamps in here grown in the garden. You ain't gotta do none of that goofy shit. None of it. None of it. You just gotta remember that you're God again. That's what you gotta remember. You eat the sun. All you gotta do is go out and sun gaze and you won't starve. How about that? It's to let you are. So let's read what these say about these white people. I think that this thing buffer itself. You had to run around eating. Oh no, I didn't plant a winter garden. What the soil? What kind of soil do I use to grow this food? You ain't gotta grow shit. Grow your goddamn mind. That's what you grow, your mind. How about that? Grow your damn mind. Let your mind grow. Okay, let's read this. Breatharian couple survives on the universal energy instead of food. Ah, that's African again. How about that? They survive on universal energy, which means the Brooklyn currents. Light. Got that? Let's read this article. And where's this thing going? Okay, there it goes. A breatharian mom and dad of two have barely eaten for 9 years as they live off the universal energy. They live off the universal. Yeah, breatharian. You got black people who are breatharians, Miss Be Life, who haven't eaten a drop of food in 40 and 50 years. I proved that a couple years ago. And dumbass pseudo, you're talking crazy. Shut up, stupid. Get off my channel, dummy. You don't know how you're talking about. You're a dumbass. I don't suffer fools. I don't suffer fools well who don't know shit. Go away. You know what you do? Go to church and you drink the blood and the body of Christ. That's what you do, nigga. Get your bitch ass off my channel. Go to communion. You eat the body and the blood of Jesus. That's what you do, okay? You practice your cannibalism. I'm teaching people real shit. Go away. Go away now. So it says, husband and wife, was it Alkia Richards and Camilla Costello believe that food and water aren't necessary because they're not. And humans can be sustained solely by the energy of the universe, which is true. That's African knowledge, which is true. So let me go down some more. Costello and Ricardo, who have a 5-year-old son and 2-year-old daughter together, have survived on little else beside a piece of fruit or vegetable, both just 3 times per week since 2008. Costello even practiced a breatharian so she even practiced a breatharian pregnancy, not eating at all during pregnancy, which is another fact. Oh, you must eat this. You must eat this for the child. All that old dumbass Western shit. You don't got to do none of that shit. Where am I at? Why is this thing? What the hell is this thing here? No, I don't want it. No, sign up for nothing. Let's see. Survived up. Okay, yeah. This is blah, 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 blah. Not eating anything during in the entire 9 months that she carried her first child. The married couple of 9 years claimed that their food-free lifestyle has improved their health, which it does, because the shit you eat causes mucus within your body. That's where all your ailments come from, fucked up eating. That's where dementia comes from. That's where Alzheimer comes from. That's where fucked up joints come from. Arthritis comes from. It comes from fucked up eating. It's an accumulative effect of years of eating fucked up. The body's now accumulating mucus and causing health problems. So food doesn't sustain life. It puts you in an early grave. That's what it does. Food does not do a body good. It fucks a body up. It's like milk don't do a body good. Prove their health, and emotional well-being, as well as letting them spend money on traveling rather than the weekly groceries. Costello, 34, who lived between California and Ecuador with her husband, explained humans can easily be without food as long as they are connected to the energy that exists in all things and through breathing. Breathing, that's right. Breathing technology, breathing concerns. This energy here, this is universal energy that's connected to all things. It's connected to all things. This universal energy from the all is connected to all things. It's what's real. Jesus ain't real. Allah's not real. But this is real. Okay? Got that? That's what's real. So, okay, let's see here. For 3 years, Kia and I didn't eat anything at all. And now we only eat occasionally, like if we're in a social situation or if I simply want to taste a fruit. Yeah, because you still want to taste shit. But for my first child, I practiced breatharian pregnancy. Hunger was a foreign sensation to me. So I fully lived on light and ate nothing. She fully lived on light because that's what's real. She fully lived on light. She fully lived on light because that's all that's in the universe, light and magnetics. She fully lived on light. So if the economy collapsed, black people, you are a conductor of light. If you didn't prep or got a winter garden or some other garden shit, so what? So fucking what? You don't need a garden. You bypass the garden and you go straight to the source, which is light. How about that? Instead of worrying about, oh, did my vegetables come in? Did my fruit ripen? I don't know if the shit ripened or not. I don't give a shit whether your fruit got ripe or not. How about that? I don't give a shit whether your fruit got ripe. Take your ass outside. Take your shoes off. Sun gaze so you can eat the sun. It might not taste like nothing, but you'll be full. It might not taste good, but it'll fill you up. Okay? It might not taste like nothing, but guess what? You won't die. You won't die of starvation because you eat light. And you being melanated, you eat the most light. Because you are a light being. You got that? You are a light being. That's what you are. Housed or trapped in a magnetic field. You got that? You are this. You are this, trapped in this magnetic field, trapped in matter. You are spirit. This is what you are. This is what you are. Vortex down into matter. But this is what you are. You come from light. So all you need to eat is light, like these no good crackers are doing. These no good crackers are eating the light. All you have to do is eat the light. How about that? See how that works? See how that works? Wow, it's amazing. Exactly. You be more exactly right, Gigi. You don't have to eat nothing. You eat the light. Like this white woman is talking about eating it. Where's she at? About breathing, foreign sensation fully. Lived on light. She lived on light. My blood tests during 3 trimesters were impeccable, and I gave birth to a healthy baby boy. Since breatharianism, I feel healthier and happier, and I have been than I ever been before. When I was younger, my weight fluctuated, but now after having 2 children, my body bounced back to its natural shape immediately. I never suffer from PMS symptoms anymore. I feel more emotionally stable because she would be. She has an animal, so she would be emotionally stable. Black woman would be even better. And said, my husband Ricardo, 36, believes that breatharianism is the ideal way to slash people's food bills. How about that? There ain't no bill if you ain't eating shit. Ricardo, who teaches courses about breatharianism along with Costello, explained there is a freedom that comes with not being attached or dependent on food. Of course, you can't be controlled anymore. So you can't be controlled anymore. Can't nobody control you in the matrix, and they can't force you to eat anything you don't need to eat. You eat the sun. Everything's provided for you. You don't need the matrix. You are above the matrix. Obviously, our living costs are a lot less than most families, but that has allowed us to spend our money on things that really matter, like traveling and exploring together. It gives us a clear sense of what we want in life. Anyone can live a breatharian lifestyle and feel the benefits. It's not about never eating food again. It's about understanding cosmic nourishment, not just physical nourishment, and living without limits. The couple met in 2005 and got married 3 years later. And later that year, they discovered breatharianism through a friend. The pair had to slowly work their way from veganism to vegan diet and went to just eating fruit before starting the 21-day breatharian process. Yeah, so they worked up to it. And this process, during the first 7 days, nothing is consumed except air. For the next 7 days, some water and diluted juice. And for the last 7 days, diluted juice and water. Ricardo said the 21-day breatharian process was a powerful one and stepping stone into realizing the infinite potential that lies within. Well, understand you live off the universe. You live off the universal light. Everything is light. Perfect white people BS. There's nothing BS about this. Hell, They're doing breatharianism. It works. It's not about them being perfect, about them understanding universal energy. Can't get mad about these white people tapping into universal energy. It led us to explore the breath and its presence within our lives, showing us that we could easily be without food as long as we had air. Exactly. I used to eat a lot, but I haven't felt hungry since that process in 2008. For the next 3 years, the couple did not eat solid foods at all, even though Costello's first pregnancy was in 2011. These days, they have relaxed the rules slightly, occasionally eating so that they can share their experience with their two children. Yeah, but the children know what eating is like. My two children, blah, blah, blah. Costello explained I was completely open to changing my life, but changing my food-free lifestyle when I first became pregnant because my child came first. But I just never felt hungry. So I ended up practicing a fully breatharian pregnancy. I didn't feel the need for or desire to eat solid foods during the entire 9 months. And so I only ate only 5 times, all of which were in social situations. And I knew my son would be nourished enough by my love, and this would allow him to grow healthy in my womb. I went for regular pregnancy checkups, and my doctor confirmed the above average growth of a very healthy baby boy. After I gave birth to my son, I wanted to be able to explore the joy of food in small qualities with my children as they grew. Let's see here. But anyway, I ain't gonna read the rest of this whole damn thing. Shit. Yeah, Lance had it on his show. He got context. I could probably get. I know Lance had spoken to her about a year ago, so he knows. I probably get in contact with her. Just go through Lance, because I know Lance has personal contact with the woman who wrote the Matrix. So just getting in contact with her, that would be a really good interview. But understanding, you're black, you can live on the light, so you don't have to worry about prepping and having a garden and all that shit if you just run out of work universal light. Everything is nothing but light. That's it. Plants are nothing but light caught in a magnetic field. So all you eat, when you eat a plant and a fruit, you're eating the light code of that particular fruit. That's what trapped that particular light trapped in a magnetic field. So you're just eating the light. So bypass the fruit and eat the light. All you got to do. The only part about that is there's no taste in the damn light. I like taste. Shit. I can't put no damn salt and pepper on light. I can't put no seasoned salt on no damn light. Oh, okay. She was back on there, Mother Nature. Yeah, he has on there regularly. I talked to him about her. Yeah. So I know he was on. I know she's back on there a couple of days ago. Yeah, she's been on the show many times. Here's go Lance Kerr. I'll call him up and get her contact information and get her up here and get her prep for the show. That would be a good interview to do. I'll be on my best behavior. I had to clean my language up. We can add anything you want to the reading. What's the third eye? Is that a book by somebody who wrote that book? I don't know what book that is. I don't know what the third eye book is. We can read whatever books you guys want to read. Miss B Life. Well, I got to tell, because some black people don't know that no such thing as curse words. They got that shit from the made up Bible. There's no such thing as a cuss word. A curse. Words do not curse you. Okay? Only word that would actually be cursed would be the word that's in the Bible, the damn word. They don't that's the one word they don't believe is a curse word. Saying damn. Something that damned you. There are no curse words. Okay, she was on a Sunday. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, so he still didn't get hacked with her. He texted me today to get up in there, and now all kind of shit started happening. So as I got up in there, everything went to shit. Well, family, I hope you guys. I'm gonna wind it down. We be doing these long ass shows. It's 12:30. Shit, people got to get up and go to work. So I'm gonna wind this down. Say again, you learned something. Hope you learned about light, and you don't need to be scared that the economy collapse. What am I gonna do? Oh no, do I got my sour sap? Do I got my vegetable garden? Damn a vegetable garden. If you got one, cool. If you don't, so what? You're God. You don't need no damn vegetable garden. Oh, yeah. I got you. I understand what you were saying, Gigi. Oh, not Dr. Short Ass. Not that nutty Negro. That Bible thumping nut. I told that Negro, just don't bring the Bible to the damn show. Shitty, god damn. Listen here, dude. Don't talk about that religious shit. What you're saying is lies. Historically a lie. God damn. Christians help the Africans. What is you talking about? You got your fucking mind? You insane? Told him when we were talking, don't bring it up. I won't bring it up. I won't lay waste to your Christianity. You don't bring it up. Okay, I won't bring it up. Then you went back into that stupid shit. But I get in contact with Lance about it, because he actually asked me about a month ago. I'm like, I don't know about that shit, but it probably would be a really good show. I think you're probably right. You're trying to concentrate what? You're trying to concentrate on the destruction of black civilization. What do you mean what you mean you're trying to concentrate on it? Oh, the book. Oh, the book itself, instead of concentrating on the Matrix. Okay, I got you. So, understanding that you are light beings. These white people do not possess melanin, so they can still tap into the universe, but not on the level you can. But the question, do I think I can be a breatharian? No. If I had to, yes. But I like to taste shit. I like eating the social. I like going out to eat. Especially if you're out on a date with a woman. I like eating shit. I like to taste the stuff. I don't want to live a tasteless life. You know, that's got back to God. I like to taste shit. That's my biggest problem. I like to taste stuff. Shit. Oh, you talking about those dudes who make them trannies? Yeah, they stole her shit. She also was the creator of the Terminex as well. They tried to steal the Terminex from her too. She created that genre of books, the Terminex movies. The Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, those are her creations as well. Yeah, that's them. You might as well call them. You might as well call them sisters. Hell, they both became trannies. This shit's crazy. I think they both had the full sex change operation. So that's the Matrix. That shit is crazy. Well, black people, we're gonna wind this down. Much love. You guys understand that they would understand what light is. You guys have all the keys to get out of here. You guys have all the keys to understand from spirit. Goes into matter. Matter can go back into spirit. As long as you learn how to work the light and decouple from matter, you can go back to spirit. Spirit can go to matter. It's just different degrees of the polarity. Up at the top is God, down at the bottom is us. So learn how to go from here to back to here. Okay? Right here, you get matter. Starts becoming a dense magnetic field right here. And it's like it says, we're switching the polarities. One end of the polarity is God, next polarity is matter, is us, switching polarities. Everything vortexes, galaxies, vortex, hurricanes, vortex, tornadoes, vortex, you vortex. Once this body breaks, you've been sun gazing. Okay, let's say you didn't want to work the light, fine, but you sun gazed enough where your energy is high. Once the body breaks, boom, this level, because you're gonna be in this level. Once the body breaks and you're out, you're free. Turn yourself into a vortex. Turn your soul into a vortex. Shoot out of here at a 90-degree angle. Boom. Break the Van Allen belt. Get the fuck out of here. You vortex. Boom. 90-degree angle. You're out of here. You're going to break that Van Allen belt around the planet. That soul trap. Your body's going to, this fake shell that you're in, you will be spirit again. You turn your body into this vortex and you, boom, shoot the fuck up out of here. You're done. There's no coming back here for you anymore. It says, but like I said, we had another long session. Hopefully you guys have learned something. Tomorrow we'll start the book. Hopefully you guys You got some understand. Understand that you got underground cities by pyramids all over the planet where you created people at. And then Göbekli Tepe Temple, where they walked around. This temple is stupendous. It's date past the pyramids. We don't know who built it. Could it be the black man that you just passed? Could it have been him? I'm not a psychic, but could it have been that black man that you just walked by and you made sure you never showed again? Could it have been him? Could have been that dude who created that temple and created that underground city next to that temple. Could it have been him? I'm just saying. Since you've been sun games like King Stan, yeah, every day. It'll start listening. This is just science. It's going to start affecting you. And if you want to speed up the process, build a small pyramid. Just use like aluminum or copper, any kind of metal material. Build yourself a pyramid and get the light faster. You can channel the light faster that way. Just channel the light faster. If you don't want to wait, that just makes it superconductive because you're channeling that light like a pyramid. It becomes focused. It's faster. You ain't gotta meditate or nothing. Just you focus in that light, but you must be able to control it. Unlike that Chinese guy, Jack, you're gonna be much more powerful. You ain't gonna be burning paper. You're gonna be blowing shit up. You got to understand that energy is dangerous. You're gonna be, if you can't control it, you're gonna be blowing shit up. There will be light where that shit shot out that guy's hand and made that paper burn up. You will be blowing up shit around you because you will be full of energy. It's got to go somewhere because you ain't learned how to control it. It's got to leave your body. It's either going to leave through your eyes or your hand. And go do it. This is a pyramid form. Go do it and see what happens. You are God. You'll find out that energy is real. You ain't got to trust my word. Go do it and find out. But like I said, if you can't control the energy coming to you, it's going to be massive. It comes from, this is all real. See this? This is nothing but energy. All this right here, it's all energy. It goes through you, flows through you. This is energy, light. So as you taking this light energy right here, taking this down through a pyramid into you, now the question is, can you control it? This is massive. This is Tesla. Tesla was talking about massive energy. This energy is going to flow through you. Now, it's going to need an outlet. Can you control it? Can you keep it within your body without blowing shit up? Now that you manifest this energy from the Brooklyn current that rotated into you, you're full of energy. Can you keep it in? As soon as you turn around and look at someone, that shit shoot out and kill a motherfucker. Now, this is real. You can kill people with this shit. I want to let you know. If you don't know how to control the light, you can murder somebody because you're going to shoot laser beams at their ass. It's going to burn them and blow them the fuck up. This is real. This is not a game. This is not an illusion. If you don't know how to control it, you can kill somebody. It's like that Chinese guy said this is dangerous. It's more dangerous for you because you are God. You got to understand that. Now we're getting to real science, what's real. I'm not talking about you just burning paper up. You be blowing motherfuckers up if you don't know how to control the energy. You're going to be full of energy and you don't know how to maintain energy within your body. That shit's going to need what? Somewhere to go. So it's going to come out of your eyes or your pineal gland. Let's say you looking at somebody down the street. You're going to blow their ass up. So you notice changes already. That's okay. That's what's up, King Stan. I mean, yeah, King Stan. You just be. That's right. You'll be unconsumed. They won't be able to contain you. No army. You're God again. But you're gonna need to regenerate that damn energy. They're not gonna let you just stay underneath that pyramid all the time. They're gonna wait for you to. They're gonna wait for you to drain all that energy, and then they're gonna attack your ass, Hank. Can you do it? The thing is, once you did it with the pyramid, now you got to learn to do it on your own. You got to be able to now manifest that shit on your own. If you can get there, then you are God. You're right. So you can do it anytime you want to. And can't nobody touch you again. You're God. They can't bring no tanks. They can't shoot nothing at you because you put a magnetic field around your body because it's light. They can't shoot and kill you because it can't penetrate the magnetic field. Now it can't penetrate the magnetic field. If you go further in that video I showed you with the Chinese dude, they were shooting bullets at his ass. He was he had to put a magnetic field around him. The bullets were not hurting him. Because working light, he learned how to put a magnetic field around you. Once you work light, what comes next with light? A magnetic field automatically. Just how to manipulate the magnetic field. Back to this. A magnetic field comes when light happens, right there. So the Chinese man was able to put a magnetic field around himself. So when they shot there, he had them shooting guns at him. The bullets were blocked. They thought the bullets were bouncing off him. No, he had put a magnetic field around himself. Now you're talking about being God again. So ain't no army, ain't no white people can do nothing to you once you know how to, once you get this information again. And all black people will have this again. Period. All black people are going back to this. These are your natural talents. This is not there's no such thing as the supernatural. The only thing that you do not understand, this is natural for you if you're black. This is your God-given birthright. I share that video with you guys tomorrow. I put it in there. I'm tired now. Those said, this is your birthright. This is your God-given gift. This is your gift from the all. This is who you are. This is your birthright to be God. It is your birthright to have these abilities. This is not supernatural. The only things that you have forgotten and now have to relearn. Okay, family. Let me wrap it up. Much love to everybody. Everybody sleep tight. Yeah, keep doing what you're doing, King Stan. Like I said, you want to get out there and get that pyramid. You build that pyramid. See if you don't know how to control whether you be blowing up shit. You ain't gonna be just like that Chinese dude setting shit on fire. Nah, you're gonna be more. It gonna be more energy pumping through you because you have melanin. That melanin is a conductor of energy. It draws the energy in and keeps it. Now, can you retain the energy without it having to blow up something, to leave your body? Can you control it? Can you keep it within the body? That's the question. Can you control it? Much love to everybody. So, I'm trying to station. I got switch. I'm switching. Like I said, if you listen now, I'm switching over. I'm about to switch it back to Africa right now. I'm signing up now. Switching over right now. So let me know. I'm switching over now. Now you guys be safe. Tomorrow night, like I said, which is tonight, shit, we need long. These 5-hour sessions we doing 4 or 5 hours. My God. Tonight we'll come back and we'll, like I said, we'll start discussing the okay. All right. We'll start discussing the destruction of of black civilization. First 2 chapters. So until then, family, peace and much love. I am out. Not even no music. Let me cut all this shit off. Okay. Stop sharing. Stop my broadcast.